Parade is over それでも踊りたかった眠れないくらい情熱の日はいつしかいつの日にか
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 18, I think. Something of that. It's an episode. Here, I should just stop saying the numbers, and then I don't ever get in trouble for messing it up. I should say this.
That's
hey guys,
what I started to do.
It's another episode of Choochagatari Unlimited Trainworks. I'm your host, Rose, and with us this time around, well, I guess I'll start by saying John's here.
Hi.
And Trixie's here.
Wahaha.
Wahaha. And this time we have our new fourth person who is going to be here now, Elvie.
It's me. I'm here.
You're here, which is...
I'm here. I'm real.
It's lit.
I was a specter, I think, last time. Perhaps, maybe.
You did, yeah. We had your spirit here with us with a couple of good opinions.
The signal from the spirit world was very low, but...
It was appreciated.
You're welcome.
So yeah, since this is your first show, I figured this would be a good idea to go over what are your tastes like? What are your favorite
My anime credentials.
Yeah, what is?
Oh, geez.
Show me your degree.
Okay, I guess for most people, like, just to go way back, right? I was exposed to anime, dub first, right? Probably a really crappy dub on, like, Cartoon Network or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, evolving from that, and, my tastes got, I actually don't know if my taste got worse, right?
Yeah,
right?
no, big
Who knows? Who can say? I'm like a shoujo gal. Like, I think in the end, I think I weigh, like, my interest more in manga first versus anime. Though, interestingly enough, I would say recently that's not the case, right? It's just been hard, right? I grew up with a lot of shoujo. I would say, my first manga probably was, like, Sugar Room by Mayoko Ono, who's Hideki Anno's wife. But she's known for a lot of shoujo and stuff like that. And yeah, in terms of anime though itself, I really love a lot of I would say not that, like, I'm into violence. No, that's a weird way to frame it.
No, it's fine.
I'm into, like, I realize I'm into, like, a lot of stuff that goes into, like, darker territory, so to speak. Not to sound like an edgelord, but
don't worry.
The stuff that's, like, very serious and, like, very unapologetic about that stuff. But meanwhile, I like really bad, trashy anime, and I guess those are two different things. I guess to give an example, in terms of, like, the most recent anime season, I really Demon Slayer has been very good, very solid so far. I like stuff like that. But if we're gonna go further back in, I'm very curious about, like, a lot of bad anime, like My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute, stuff like Iramanga Sensei.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm, like, a sadomasochist when it comes to these things.
No, I'm right there with you, okay?
Right, I'm like, I want to know, why was this made? I am deeply, it's a conflict. It's a moral conflict where, like, by watching this, I think I'm supporting this industry, but...
But, like, you have to know, right? Like,
I have to know. I must know this weird world of... emotos and tights and, like, too many. It's just like, what is going on? But I to go back on the path. One of my favorite things is like, I love sci-fi. I love sci-fi stuff. One of my favorite things, or at least light sci-fi. Like, it can be, like, what qualifies as sci-fi. But, like, one of my favorite things is the Macross franchise. And I really love Macross. Like, I don't really like Macross Delta, so hopefully no one will attack me for that. But it's one of my favorite things. I love sci-fi. I love how it has this really dumb premise of, like, singing can save the world from aliens and all that. That's stuff I like. But in the end, again, I would go back to the fact that I really love, like, a lot of shoujo. romance stuff, like really girly things. Like, I grew up with a lot, like embracing a lot of magical girl stuff. Like the Card Captor Sakura franchise is something that is really dear to my heart. Yet I haven't touched Clear Card with a 10-foot pole yet.
Same.
So I'm very afraid. I'm very afraid.
No, like exactly. You were talking about like the first exposure being probably a bad dub on Cartoon Network. Mine was definitely Card Captors, only called
Card
that
Captors,
for some reason.
a mystical adventure,
Yeah.
right? Right, yeah, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, that's pretty much about me. I think it's like easier for me to like talk more about my interests and like be more revealing my taste, I think, as we go along with a more natural conversation.
Absolutely.
It's one of those things where it's hard for me, it's hard to say like what your favorite movie is, like when you're cornered specifically, like it might just come out at some point that,
Yeah, no, when we have plenty
after
of
all,
material.
in the end, I do have bad taste probably, so we will find out.
It's okay.
The nice thing about trashy shows is that they're pretty much like junk food, so you can
Yeah, once in a while
mindlessly
it's
go through
okay.
them. Yeah.
Then, do we want to just go right into talking about the new season? Maybe we can get a good idea of your taste from that.
Yeah, okay.
Because we have the new
sounds about
anime
right.
season coming, 2 weeks now?
Just over.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
A lot of episode 11s this week, which is like, put the fear in me, honestly. Like, until you say, like I saw John say before we started the podcast, was like, oh, we should do the next season. I was like, oh no. Oh no.
Rose, they there's some shows that are ending. Like Sarazanmai's on only 11 episodes. So that shit's
Right.
ending in like a few days.
That's
It might-
crazy.
It's ending tomorrow, I think.
It's gonna be over by the time you hear this. So
That's
Yeah.
ooh.
yeah. It's fucking
Everything
crazy.
is so transient these days, It's nothing.
Truly is.
Nothing lasts forever, except for. See, I was even, I was really disappointed that Sword Art Online didn't go for a solid fucking year like I thought it was going to, because I was ready for that like stability in my life, having Kirito around every Saturday.
But now there's like a jillion different spin-offs that came out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like.
It's not the
It's
same.
not the same.
I get
No,
it. Yeah.
there's none this season at all. But yeah, yeah. What are we excited about for this season? Because there's a bunch this time around, as opposed to, I feel like when we were getting started with this season of anime, we were sort of like, there's like a few shows maybe, but for the most part we seemed generally disinterested. But this time around, there's a lot. I think, maybe.
Yeah. Do you want to like go around, or do you want to maybe just like throw some stuff out?
Do you want me to just read this list? We can go over each one, and
we
I
hold
think that
we
might
hold
be-
up we hold up like a rhetorical like thumbs up
Yeah.
or thumbs down. Yeah.
If you think that would be fun,
I think we should do that. Yeah, I think that'd be good.
All right.
Jeez. Okay.
All right, so let's get started.
So,
Yeah.
we're using the AniChart list.
Yeah.
And that list is it's based on like what people are interested in, like I guess like based on AniList or something. So like number 1 is fucking Danmachi because everyone's horny.
Yeah. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? John is the localized name, which we should use because it's much better.
It is pretty good.
But yeah, how do we feel about that, guys? I'm excited for Hestia dresses again.
I've never seen Danmachi, so I can't say, but it definitely seems like the horny show this season.
Yeah. Same with me. I've not even seen the first part. It's my only awareness of the show is the infamous boob ribbon.
Yeah.
It's just okay. I get it. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah.
What-
But I don't think I personally will go into it if that's the yeah.
What do you think the over-under is on Crunchyroll blasting the hell out of this since they fund that gacha game for it? Like,
Oh,
do you think like
100%.
that'll be the Shield Hero of the season? Because Shield Hero's ending.
Well, so no, I would say no to that.
Oh, because
This-
Dr. Stone is, right?
Yeah, they are pushing Dr. Stone like crazy. Dr. Stone is going to be their shield hero this season.
It'll
Which
probably be way better.
yeah,
at
which
least.
to at the very least, to its credit, I've read the first volume of Dr. Stone and it was really fun. So I think I think it'll at least be a fun show and it won't be fucking misogynistic as all hell. or at the very least, it won't be overly misogynistic. I don't know how far it goes.
Yeah, we
but
can't get our like 100% misogyny free brand anime. Well, then that's good. Like, so yeah, I think I'm gonna watch Doctor Stone. Are we all going to watch Doctor Stone?
Absolutely.
I'm interested as well. Yeah, I've seen the manga, circulate here. I think it was recent. Am I wrong? Was it recently published in English, or I could have just been seeing a community of people like pushing it up because people were aware the anime version was coming out. But it seemed very interesting and like, oh, this is really wacky. Like, it's the sort of premise that I think I would be just curious about, at least if I don't stick around for the whole thing.
Yeah, it was definitely like released relatively recently. Like I think within the last year.
Yeah, it seems to be the case.
Yeah, it wasn't like something that just released like a month ago. It was within the last year that I think they started to publish the manga over here.
Okay. That makes sense then.
But that first volume was cute. It's dumb, but it's cute. It's just like these like 4 characters, at least at first, where it's this like boneheaded like jock dude who is like real dumb but he means well, and he just has this huge crush on this girl, and right when he's building up the courage to confess to her, the like world ends basically and everyone gets turned to stone. But after like 50,000 years or something, people start breaking out of the stone, and so he gets out, and then like this like science nerd from the same school gets out, and the science nerd's basically just like, all right, well, I'll just restart civilization. And then they start to do that, and then the girl gets freed, and it's like, all right, sure. But then this other like weird like big scary guy breaks out, and he's basically just like, well, I want to be evil, and then it just kind of goes from there.
Yeah, I knew nothing about it until you just described that, John. So I've just heard that it was good from everyone, like generally. Like,
yeah, it's fun. It's got a really good dynamic because it's very much like, I wouldn't say it's like the jock dude is just basically Okuyasu, and the science guy is basically like Rohan. So it's just like, oh hey, how about we just get these 2 idiots, and they're trying to save humanity.
I'll take it.
I don't know. Yeah, it's cute.
Speaking of things that I heard were good that I'm probably going to watch, Vinland Saga is also this season.
Oh yes. I am definitely on board with this. I read the manga. It's just excellent. It is excellent. I really am into. I guess to interject with my. Oh, here's a sample of my taste again. I really adore like manga with hyper detailed like what's the one Emma, like the maid maid manga, for instance. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love historical stuff like that. I love historical fiction stuff like that. I love I love Golden Kamuy, for instance, stuff like that. What's interesting about this specifically, if people have been following like anime news, so to speak, and I think we have talked about this, but this the Vinland Saga anime is going to be adapted by Wit Studio, who is known for, and they're mostly, I think all they ever did, and their track record until now with Vinland Saga, was the Attack on Titan anime. And there was news that recently went out that they decided not to renew. They decided not to pursue production for Attack on Titan anymore,
I saw that.
as of this last season to end. So that's I'm not sure what the circumstances are, but that's ultimately now they're moving on to Vinland Saga. So
they basically just go, hang on, are we the baddies making the fashion show?
They read the chapter where Aaron pulls out the like Nazi thing and goes like, "Oh, wait a second, guys! I just figured out what we're adapting."
Fuck y'all.
Right.
Hang on, gang.
I think they've actually like almost completely caught up with the manga by this
I was
point.
thinking that because my roommate's been watching it, and I was like, "This is like further than I read," because I stopped reading like over a year ago at this point,
right.
And it was like, I was like, "Wow, I don't recognize this at all." Weird. Maybe, like they took off like what 3 years between the first season and the second season, so I would want to be freed of that as well.
It's just it's kind of funny though, because I almost feel like they could have if they stuck around for one more season, they would have been done anyway.
Yeah.
So it kind of seems like they were just like, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah, it's like all the stuff reported on this does not say anything or suggest like as to what the actual reason may be, but here they are. And like with their, and like, yeah, Attack on Titan honestly does look great, like production wise it looks good, so like whatever they may do with Vinland Saga, I do trust it that it will look good. And I think they have I guess with them just bailing out, being like, no, we're not going to do the same art, they do have that at least integrity now to establish like to the industry, like if they want to do anything else, other things with the Attack on Titan legacy on them. So
I was gonna say, like, the one thing that I was worried about for Vinland Saga, because you mentioned Golden Kamui, like,
yes,
I've been wanting to get into Golden Kamui for ages, and it's like the show is like, it seems like a lesser way to experience it compared to the manga, because the show is so choppy.
Right, I agree. There definitely is like a lot of like conversation around the show's animation quality. I think like it's one of those things where I think they had a hard the manga, like you have to really, I think, read it in its print form, because I think like its art is something that is better in that way, and I think it didn't translate well in its animated form.
Yeah, so, I mean, I was just, like, initially like, maybe Vinland Saga would be good, maybe it'll be choppy like Golden Kamui, but seeing that it's by the Attack on Titan people, like, at the very least, again, not to absolutely, fuck Attack on Titan, but for its art style and for how it was translated to the anime, they did a very good job. So I think that Wit Studio will do a very good job animation-wise on Vinland Saga, and I have heard nothing but good things about the writing, so I bet this anime will be really good. I bet it'll be very good. So yes, I will watch it. That's your question, Rose.
Yeah, so I think we're all going to watch that too then.
Sure.
I'm excited. I love fight anime with intrigue. That's my my one brain cell
Swords.
description. I'm like, yeah, whoa, fighting. All right, I'm gonna for any of these that I can like pretty much predict that is like everyone's gonna be like, whatever. I'm just gonna give like an abridged description of it instead of going all the way in. So this one called Arifureta Shokugyo de Sekai Saikyo. This is just an isekai about a dude who is very bad at fighting in an isekai world, and he ends up falling into a dungeon.
Yeah, it's like a hard pass.
Yeah, I figured.
It's just,
I'm probably going to watch it. That's how it goes.
White Fox is doing it,
White
so
Fox
it might
is
at
doing
least
it.
look really good.
And like, I like at least like this is every isekai, okay, where it's just like, the dude he's not special, but then he becomes special, but like maybe, I don't know, he falls into a hole in the ground. Like that's the whole premise, is like all of his friends are way cooler than him and he falls in a hole. I'm like, I don't know, maybe.
You talk shit about that, but you know what? There is another story about someone falling into a hole and having an adventure, and it was called Undertale. So maybe
You're saying this is the new Undertale, John?
Are you saying Undertale's an isekai?
Oh, it is.
That is 100% what I'm saying, okay?
You're
So what
right.
I'm trying to say,
Yes, we need to stop talking shit about isekai, guys.
That's a thesis. Okay. That's a fair argument.
trying to tell Rose to not judge a book by its cover,
All right.
or rather, don't judge a light novel by its cover.
Dang.
I mean, that's pretty much how they get made, right? People judge them by their covers. The Kadokawa just goes, oh, yeah, that's all right.
Damn, that girl's wearing a what ribbon?
Hold on, guys. I think we got to plunge like $700 million into this one. All right. Am I going to be the only one watching the Accelerator anime? That's for Magical Index. It's a spin-off of just the edgy man.
Would it, if it doesn't require you to watch Index in depth, I might watch it, honestly.
I honestly don't know
Seems
if it
like
does
the-
or not. I'd imagine it probably has like some. It's probably a self-contained story, but yeah.
It's been a while since I've finished Index. Like, it's a long time ago, so I don't know I'm at the point where I'd be interested in this. It's one of those things.
I feel like that was the thing with Index Season 3 that recently aired, where it was like, do people care anymore? And then you discover, like, the reason they're doing this is so they can make Railgun, which is the one people care about. Okay, this makes sense, I guess.
Well, then, Rose, it'll be your job to cast yourself into the fires of Accelerator and tell us if it's good or not.
It's okay. Well, remember, his localization recently, the way they've gone about, like, making him speak has been very promising. Like, he says weak sauce now and stuff like that. Like,
Hell yeah.
All right, so that means we can't actually listen to Rose because it's going to be skewed.
yeah. It's impossible to say whether it's bad or not.
Yeah.
All right. Enin no Shobotai, which is about firefighters who fight demons in a city. This is just Promare, I guess?
Fuck yeah! I like saw a picture for it and I was like, what is this shit? Firefighters and paranormal shit? I'm down. It doesn't look good, but I think I will try it.
I just want to, like... This description sounds sick as hell. The main character gained the nickname Devil's Footprints for his ability to ignite his feet at will.
I think the best part about this is that one of the genres listed is comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's lighting his goddamn feet on fire. That's like...
It sounds like one of those things where, like, there's so much established, like, there's so much, like, bullshit established, like, I don't know if it will be executed well. So, like, I'm, like, just gonna go in probably, like, if I do watch it, if I do want to choose to watch it, like, I might just go in blindly and, like, have very, like, low expectations.
It is David production. But that means nothing, also.
Right.
Yeah, David production only, like, puts the effort into JoJo, so this is probably just, their fucking...
Cells at Work is good.
Okay.
Also.
Okay.
But...
Okay.
I will counter myself by offering that as a counter to you by also saying Neptunia anime.
Yeah, like, there's like a 75% chance that this is just them gonna be, like, skating along because they don't have a JoJo to animate for a little while.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully only for a little while. Fingers crossed that we get part 6
I just
soon,
want
but,
part 6 way faster than it was between 4 and 5. Like, please.
Yeah, it was a long time.
I need everyone to draw Jolene art on Twitter again. All right, Lord El Malloy, Rail Zeppelin, Grace Note.
Yeah.
LV, how do you feel about Fate?
Oh, okay. Many people, like, keep saying, like, oh, you should get into this thing, but I'm not. Like, I am someone who is untouched by this big... Yeah, okay, yeah, exactly. Like, people are, like... I've had people simultaneously, suggest for me to step my toes into this whole thing, but at the same time, they're also trying to not make me, like, into it. It's interesting. It's like, people give me yeses and nos at the same time.
I feel like based
and I understand why, though.
Yeah, based on your taste, I feel like you could absolutely probably, like, say, Unlimited Blade Works, which is the one you should watch if you ever watch any of them. But, like... It's a nightmare, also.
I get it, yeah.
This one's good, though. This one's a detective show.
Yeah, I guess to put this into perspective, I don't know, it's kind of weird to say that I'm, like, a casual Fate fan, because, like, I know a lot of the characters, and I am, like, very aware of it, but I haven't, like, watched a lot of the stuff. I just, like, played the mobile game for a bit, and then, like, that's kind of it. But I watched... There's, like, a prequel episode for Lord El Malloy that, there's going to be a lot of stuff that you don't really get unless you know those characters. But if you just, like, read a wiki page and you're just like, oh, that's why this guy is so upset thinking about this burly man. If you just kind of get a good grasp on that, you'll be fine, and then you'll be able to just enjoy these mysteries. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I do. There was, like, a day or two. I think I literally just sat down trying to invest the text of this whole thing. This, like, absorbed some of it. Definitely not most of it. But it is a very fascinating thing to me. It does seem really cool and interesting. But it seems like it's a lot, and I think that's
It
really
is.
what it is. That's really what it is. The only reason I'm not in it's because I feel like it's one of those things where like, oh, I'm entering so late to this, which is never true. You know, no one's ever really late, to something if they want to get it. But it's that feeling, it's like, oh, there's so much of this like already like in place, and it's like, oh, this is like a little overwhelming to get into.
The thing is though is that Fate is very segmented, so it's the sort of thing where like you only really have to get in, like, if you want to get into it, there's like a list of like the good stuff, and if you just watch the good stuff, then you don't need to touch the rest of it, because it's just like it's all just stuff that's set in the same universe, like if you just want to play the mobile game, that's all you need. Like, you just have the mobile game story. It's like there might be a couple of references to other stuff here and there, but it's like 99% self-contained. And the same thing is with like everything else, unless it's specifically a spin-off. Like there's the Fate Stay Night stuff, and then there's like the Fate cooking show, and that's like, oh, that is a spin-off of Fate Stay Night because it's those characters eating, like it's very specific. And if you don't want to get into that stuff, you don't have to.
Although I will say the cooking show is fantastic, and you should watch it because it's wholesome.
It's great.
Yeah, you should just watch it.
I love wholesome
yeah.
stuff, so
you can just watch that without knowing.
I'm sure I
anything
can.
about Fate.
Yeah.
Just listen to the opening. It's called Apron Boy. It's great.
It's cute.
It's like
That's a cute title.
It's a fucking fantastic. It's the only good Fate thing. I'd say, as someone who really likes
that's a
Fate.
shame.
It's not actually the only good Fate. It's just like it's the like oh, this is unanimously good. There's nothing bad here at all.
Because Fate is also quite problematic at times.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
so much.
yeah. You're like dealing with a bunch of historical figures and yeah.
It's not even just the historical figures. It's just it's
other things.
Sometimes Nasu wants to write about clams.
I'll actually be watching the first 2 episodes of the Laura Del Malloy show at Anime Expo.
Oh
I'll let you
yeah,
all know
nice.
how that
Yeah,
goes.
you can give us
There
your
you
influencer opinion from your head event.
Because that's what I totally am.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think I know what you mean about the. Oh, I know. I understand the clams thing. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
I get it. Yeah, like.
I don't think I get it, but I don't want to know.
We absorbed a little too much.
I did.
Trixie just
I think I jumped straight to the bad parts and like, oh, what?
no.
It's not deterring me from it. I was just like, oh, this is interesting.
Trixie, just think about the origins of Fate, and that should get you somewhere.
Oh, right, yeah. Uh-huh.
All right, let's move on. Isekai Cheat Magician. You can probably guess what this anime is about.
I just want to say that Isekai Cheat Magician would be a really good Yu-Gi-Oh card name.
That's a
great
good
name.
Yu-Gi-Oh card name. Yeah. I can't believe Yu-Gi-Oh has dragon maids now. Fuck that.
Yeah, fucking yeah. Oh my god,
Excuse me?
Yeah, there is a new archetype coming out, I swear to god, that is dragon maids, that are maid girls with the dragon horns, just like they are in, like, the fucking Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.
Oh
That
my
took-
god.
Took them long enough, to be honest.
Like, the fucking mangaka of Dragon Maid, like, retweeted it and was like, this is fucking cool, like, he's into it, so I guess they're okay. At first I was like, is this, like, legal? Is this something that they're allowed to do? And then, like, I saw that he was just like, yeah, this is cool. And I was like, alright, well, if he said it's cool, I mean,
The most ambitious crossover in history.
If I straight up am able to pull a fucking Toru card, like, a literal Toru card, in a year, I'm gonna pass out. Also, I am absolutely going to make a Dragon Maid deck. You have no idea.
Of course
I'm gonna
you are.
absolutely make that deck.
Godspeed.
Unless it's really bad. Then I won't waste the money.
All right. Next up is okay, y'all were talking about this beforehand. The dumbbell anime. How heavy are the dumbbells you lift?
What a name.
So I take it, Trixie and Elvie, you're watching this.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
All right.
Shamefully, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I won't. I'm just gonna describe it as it's a girl who's decided she's going to work out, and it's her friend has an ulterior motive. That's your description that you're getting for this show, and you have to figure it out at home. Yeah?
I guess real quick. I don't know if you skipped it on purpose or not, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. The second season of Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san.
Oh yeah,
I'm watching that.
I didn't
Yeah,
mean to
it's-
skip it. Thank you. No.
The big forehead teasing girl show.
Yeah.
Very cute. We'll continue.
That's
it.
like an evil way to describe it. That makes it sound like some weird like fetish thing.
That's what it fucking is. She's got a huge forehead.
Okay.
I know. I thought about watching it. It does seem cute.
It's very cute. Referencing the first. Yeah, it's just literally. Yeah, nothing bad happens. It's just like, oh, these cute kids, and like this kid who's like, oh, like girl. You know, it's just literally a cute like kid romance thing. There isn't anything. If there's anything bad about it, that's not on the show itself. That's literally like bad people responding to it. You know, it's like the show itself is so like.
You can't blame a show for gross people being gross. You know.
Yeah,
There's-
it's not. Yeah.
You can do absolutely anything to protect something like that, and people are still going to be fucking nasty.
Yeah.
So
Like I definitely feel like the show's not baiting or suggesting anything beyond what it's depicting. It's literally just like, oh, school kids and like their experiences with probably having their first crushes. It's just like there's nothing else. But yeah, would recommend if you just need a nice detox from the horrible world.
for sure.
That is anime.
All right. Well, I'm sorry I skipped that one, but I didn't mean to. I didn't have any agenda against it. I promise. So after okay. Do you love your mom and her two-hit multi-target attacks?
What a great name.
It's getting an anime this season. That's so fast, also, because that manga was like last year, wasn't it? That's wild.
It's a light novel, I think.
Oh, it was like
I think it's a little older than
Oh yeah.
it. Yeah.
I guess I must have
think it's
gotten
a little older than we thought it was.
localized then, because I remember seeing it like towards the end of last year. People were going crazy for it.
They know what the people want.
So yeah, Are we all watching this one?
I'll be watching it, but I'll just offer this take that it would be way more interesting if the mother's son wasn't in it and it was just about the mom who got isekai'd.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can't have
Agreed.
a light novel without a boring boy protagonist, though, Trixie. You have to have.
Yeah.
How else will the audience relate?
You need the white bread avatar.
Yep,
To
you really do.
to put yourself in. Yeah.
Oh god, what is this one fucking called? It's called Hensky, are you willing to fall in love with a pervert as long as she's cute? That's the one I was reading about before the show. That sounds horrible.
Oh yes. No, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm sorry.
I'm-
I'm sorry. That exclamation was so assertive.
I'm sure that show will be bad, but all I'm gonna say is the answer should be yes.
John.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Look, just don't turn down a don't turn down something. Just look past people's flaws.
Very true.
That is true. That is true.
All right, stop me if you've heard this one before. The story centers on Akira Ono, a regular guy who works at a company who manages an online game. He often plays the character Dark Lord, but one day when he logs on, he's whisked into the game's fantasy world as his character. Can you believe this?
Oh fuck.
But I will grant that then it goes a little different and says he meets a one-legged girl, so there's your twist for the game. Yes.
Oh fuck.
I'm just looking at the picture of her, the promotion. Like, I think also it's slightly different that it seems to be like a much older man.
Yeah?
Or am I wrong? Or is that
No.
or is the older man his character not?
Well, he's a regular guy who works at a company, and
Okay, yeah,
every
okay,
regular
he's
guy
not
who works
really-
at a company is 40.
Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, yeah, never mind. There isn't really anything much different besides the one like.
Well, I wonder if that's his real life self, and then the white hair one behind him is like his avatar or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know anything. We'll probably never know. I'll probably know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'll probably know. I'll let you know.
Yeah, let us know.
Thank you. Yeah. Keep us on tab on the.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I know. Like, you'll all be dying. You'll be like, oh, I gotta hear this week's episode to catch up on Mao-sama
Come on,
Retry.
Rose. Let's hear it. Mao-sama Retry.
That's the name of the anime. Mao-sama Retry. You'll never believe it, but the source is a light novel. Was it Katakawa who banned light novels now?
Yes.
Okay. That's good.
They banned new pitches for light novels, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to make animes based on the ones
Because
that
there's
are
too
already
many
out.
already.
Yeah.
They'll reopen it in
With
10
the same
years.
plot.
Alright, Astra Lost in Space, or Kanata no Astra. This is a sci-fi anime.
Yeah, God, I might watch it.
Yeah, I
it
was
doesn't.
gonna ask.
It doesn't seem solid. It doesn't seem
No.
solid. I don't know if it's coming from anything, but I might try it. Unfortunately,
It's
'cause
from
I
a
have
manga, it says.
to.
So
Okay.
it claims.
All right. Okay, so it says.
You could say anything has a manga source, and I go, yeah, sure, yep. I love the classic manga of Dumbbell, the girl How heavy are the dumbbells you lift? I remember picking that up at Barnes and Noble just the other day.
Like picking them up like dumbbells,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. All right, so LVS, I'll probably watch it. Maybe I watch like everything in a season.
Hesitantly.
Yeah. It's all right. Okay. Araburu Kisetsu no Otome Domo Yo.
Which, may I just mention, honestly has the rawest title. It translates to, "Oh maidens in your savage season."
Hell yeah.
That's Twitter. The description for that one is the girls in the high school literature club do a little icebreaker to get to know each other, answering the question, what's one thing you want to do before you die? One of the girls blurts out, sex. Little do they know, the whirlwind unleashed by that word pushes each of these girls into their own clumsy, funny, painful, and emotional paths towards adulthood.
Honestly, the premise sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah,
and it's
it
not
sound-
tagged ecchi, so maybe it'll be something.
It is?
Yeah, it sounds like it'd be like funny. Like I do like this weird trend of like there's more series being adapted. Like the premise is literally a slice of life thing with high school girls, and they're just talking about raunchy things.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of into it. Like it's so far, like at least the ones I've seen so far. Like this seems like it has promise. You know, it seems like it would be funny. It would not be pushing the envelope in a weird bad way. It would be actually like, oh, okay, that's funny. Like I can. Yeah, it's grounded.
I will say also I clicked into this and the mangaka is a woman, so that might be something. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I like the art style for the anime, at least from this key art that they have on the page. It looks nice.
I like colors.
Yeah, might be good.
All right. This one, I really like the description. Naka no Hito Genome, Jikyochu, which else translates to the ones within, I guess, also. It's about a streamer getting kidnapped and forced into a Danganronpa game, I guess, with other streamers.
God.
Except instead of Monokuma, it's a guy dressed like an alpaca. Like a normal man dressed like an alpaca.
When is this gonna happen for real?
Yeah, you want that to happen? You want to become or do you want, like, Dr. Disrespect to be forced into, like, a killing game?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. I didn't know if you wanted to be involved in it.
No, I don't want to be involved. I'm saying all the shitty YouTube and Twitch men go kill each other.
They go
what
to
I
the
want.
trial and they're like, you said the word. You can't, that shouldn't.
That's a premise that should be capitalized.
Absolutely.
That'd be something to watch. All these.
If you got
Yeah.
killed for saying the N-word in that game, like, everyone would be dead day one. Like, what are you talking about? There would be no way.
You're right.
Or watching other people piss, like...
Yeah. That was fucked. Every time I think about the fact that happened and reading that quote from the dude that was like, the stream was the best content I had ever seen. And then he walked into the bathroom. It's like... Oh.
No, Doc, no, get out of there.
Doc,
no.
what are you doing? Where are you going?
Man.
All right, so watching that one, guys? I don't think...
Maybe. No.
Maybe.
I might,
You might.
probably.
I I really like that the description for it refers to streamers as game footage uploaders, which is very funny. Because I imagine, like, they're using the Japanese word for whatever, like, a streamer is or something, right? Like, obviously, but... the translation to game footage uploader, like, this is fucking, like...
I like the final sentence in this description. Will the group of gamers clear the game and make it back to their real lives?
I hope not. Gamers rise up.
Metaphorically.
No, the gamers will just die.
Yeah,
I guess.
that's really sad.
Is this it? Is this where
They have
gamers
to
will die?
unionize to win.
They're screwed.
One of them's a hardcore libertarian.
Uprising against this alpaca business.
It's alpaca, man. I don't fucking. It looks fucked up. I don't know. There's like a million anime like this.
Yeah, like just your description of like this Danganronpa. It's like it does just seem like a very surface. I don't know if it deliberately ripped it off, but it just seems very.
There's like 50
Very
anime that aren't even just Danganronpa that were like before Danganronpa. And it's all this
like Game of Death,
assassination
kind of
classroom. Honestly, like.
And like all having a weird animal,
you have to.
monster mascot thing. Yeah,
it's funny.
Yeah,
it makes it funny, and then it's not just fucked up. It's fucked up how like it's supposed to be cute. What the hell? This is.
Alright, what else we
kids
got?
are dying.
Symphogear. Speaking of kids dying, Symphogear new season. I have to catch up still. I have like 3 whole seasons to go through. I'm only like halfway through season 1. Am I the only one who might
Yes,
watch
probably.
it someday? Damn. It's pretty good, you know? They sing songs.
I'm not allowed to watch it.
Yeah, well, because the boys don't know this, John.
Exactly.
Boys don't know this.
I'm not allowed.
What is this one? I have to find the translated title for this one because I don't... It's a fucking mouthful and a half.
I don't trust it.
Oh, this one. I heard this one's bad, I think.
Okay.
It is, for my daughter, I defeat a demon lord.
Oh, I saw the key art for that a long time ago. Yeah.
So, from what I have heard, take this with a grain of I might be wrong. I heard people say it goes the route that a lot of these types of animes do, where towards the end it's like...
disappointing.
Oh, Trixie, do you have...
I think I heard the opposite.
You heard the opposite?
Where, like, someone was like, "I'm glad this doesn't do the bunny drop thing."
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Interesting.
Okay.
Maybe.
Then we're going to put it as a maybe. I don't want to slander the show. I had just heard, especially since it says adoptive father right here. You know?
Thin ice.
Thin
We'll
ice.
just get the thin ice.
I did recall seeing like key art for this and it's like, oh, this is cute. I like love like since Usagi Bunny Drop was mentioned, it was just such a shame how it went. It's just like, oh, you have this very wholesome premise of like, oh, this character changes because they learn how to be a parent and how to take care of someone. And it's like, that's great. And then, just decides to like go to the direction you don't want it to go, yet you know it's going to head there. I do recall seeing key art for this and being initially interested, but now that this was brought up, it would be probably something approached with caution.
Yeah.
Since no one
you
really
never
knows, I
trust
guess.
these. Like, I just... light novels in general get like the lowest level of trust from me. Maybe I'll watch it. I'll have to look up like a bunch of like information about it beforehand. I have to be research. That's shocking that I would say that, considering I watched the fucking teacher fucker anime, but like, whatever. We can... Ugh. Ah.
Alright, yeah, let's do this next one.
Okay, Given, which is, I think it's about a boy band. You know what this is for.
The Yowies.
It's for all the Haikyuu likers out there, I think. Just based on that art
Oh my
style.
god, yeah, you're right. It's a redhead and a black hair. Oh,
Look at him.
gosh.
It's like exactly.
I know. Look,
This
wow.
is going to be the next second top tag on AO3.
Good for them.
I don't... Any of us watching
don't-
that? No?
No, I don't think so. It doesn't.
Could be. It could be okay, but I don't think it'd be.
Yeah.
they probably won't focus on the music, so I don't really care for it.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to have a lot of substance, it seems like.
They're making an anime for fucking Ensemble Stars, which is in the same department as that last one, honestly.
That's also David Production. So.
Yeah, that one's just Idolmaster for boys, you know.
Yeah.
Some people are into that. I respect y'all. Stay safe out there.
I was very into Idolmaster Side M.
Oh, I hear you. Me too.
There's not a lot. There's literally not a lot of it, which is like
Nope.
disappointing. I mean, not a lot of it. I mean, like in terms of like, are they like the push for more material
I
for
know.
it? Like, it gets really overshadowed by everything else, and I'm not really into these other things like Idolish, like etc. Like, there's a lot that like no, like Idolmaster Side M. Where is Idolmaster Side M stuff? But I don't really see it. But otherwise, I think that's as far as I went in terms of like male idol stuff. But
Well, Square Enix has some fucking like big male idol like game coming out soon, so maybe that'll be a new push.
I did see that.
I forget what that one's called,
Yeah.
but that's happening this year at some point. BEM, which is BEM. Yeah. Oh, this description's like 7 hours long. I can't. Town with politics, economics, and culture, and then outside there's crime and corruption run wild, and there's a canal separating them. It's like an upper and lower town, and there's demon hunters, and the arts looks cool.
Seems like
Maybe.
Maybe.
Seems like this description is over explaining it.
It's so much. That's like
I'm looking at the picture. It just seems like yokai probably, right?
Is it yokai stand fighting? That's what it looks like to me from the picture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's just literally it. It's like, okay, that might be cool.
Oh, they're the yokai, I think. I think they're the yokai. Because, like, look, that one has red hair and the yokai has red hair behind.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think they're just yokai. Oh, this seems old.
Okay.
This seems like it's an old thing, maybe. Huh. Okay. I might watch that. I like yokai.
Sure.
They're everywhere, causing you problems, messing up your hair. That's the Yokai Watch opening song, by the way.
It's true though.
It's true. They're everywhere, and they're bastards. Copcraft, which is the description of the Buddy Police action series, which follows Detective Kei Matoba and the alternate world knight Tirana, who is just an anime girl with a sword, and he's just a normal-ass cop. And they solve crimes in San Teresa City.
Another probably. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna watch that one just to see what the fuck. Like, if they play it completely straight, like, that could be very good. Like, if they just play it like like a normal crime procedural, except one of them is an isekai princess. Like, that's all right. Sounds good to me.
I'm hoping, like, if that's the case, like, you know, like, something like Recreators, where it was just like this really strange premise where these two different like sets of characters should not be in the same place. I think I agree. If it was played straight, it might be really good. It might get like really unintentionally like funny things out of it.
Yeah,
because as is, it's like, I don't know if this is serious or is this.
So my concern is that they'll have it be like, oh, we need to find a way to get her home or something. I don't want that. I don't fucking want that. I just want it to be like, she's accepted this. She's just a cop now. And they just have to solve crimes, and they play the whole series like they're solving crimes, like a procedural.
And she's stuck wearing that outfit for some reason.
Yeah. It's because it reminds her of home. Yeah. Like, I that would be great, but I don't trust them. I don't trust them to do it, but that would be fucking funny as hell. Okay, I would... There's not enough crime procedural anime is what I'm getting at. There need to be more. I'm not gonna watch fucking Case Closed. I'm sorry. He scares me.
Valid.
He's a scary little
Also,
man.
yeah, valid.
All right, this one seems like Attack on Titan, basically. It's called To the Abandoned Sacred Beast. It's during a protracted civil war that pitted the North against South. They use dark magic to create super soldiers. And after the war, it finally ends, and the sacred beasts which are those super soldiers, must learn to make their way in a peaceful society. And, like, everyone's called, like, Nancy and stuff like that.
Oh,
so.
no, wait, is this in, like...
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm interrupting you. Is this in the States?
No,
Is this in
yes.
Oh,
Civil War.
I don't like that.
Is it wait? So like a generic Civil War or the Civil War?
It says, I think it's the Civil War because they're named like Nancy and Hank and stuff like that. So
Fuck. No. I don't like this.
I've been wanting to check it out since it's Mappa, and Mappa usually has a pretty
Ooh,
good track record.
yeah.
But it also seems kind of dicey. So who knows?
Would you say Maybe, who is also the creator for this series, that's their name, is Maybe?
Nah. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Thanks, Maybe. I hope you're not racist.
Me too.
Like, the idea of adding, like, weird fantasy, like, that's always cool. Like, the idea of adding weird fantasy elements and, like, theorizing, like, oh, what does weird occult shit happen, like, during... That's always cool, but that stuff is always, like, a hit or miss, right?
Exactly.
Like, oh, like, I don't think I can... An anime is not something I would trust first and foremost to handle this in, like, a tasteful way. I don't know.
Yeah, no. All right. Granbelm, which seems to be Gundam Magical Girls, based on this description.
Oh.
It just says that a normal high school student moves back to Japan from Germany and then learns about magic and giant magic combat dolls, and there's just a fucking Gundam in the key art, so I think it's just magical girls with mechs. I'll watch that. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Hell. Yeah. That sounds good to me. Other magical girl show is the one I told y'all about, Machikado Mazoku, which is just this girl wakes up and she's a demon girl and she has horns and a tail and she's supposed to beat a magic girl that lives nearby, but she's just like trying to pay her rent.
Sure.
It could be good.
Seems interesting. Yeah.
But who knows? I'm just so scared after Hinamatsuri because my heart can't take it. Like, the whole stuff with her friend in Hinamatsuri was, like, agonizing to me. And I don't know if I can go through this poor demon girl living in poverty.
Yeah, that's true. It could be. It seems like a really interesting show.
Another fucking Nobunaga anime?
There's been so much
This
of
anime
it.
will give
Why?
a bold interpretation, in quotation marks, on historical figure Oda Nobunaga.
Why has there been so much Nobunaga
It's because
stuff
everyone in
recently? I
Japan
don't-
wants to fuck Nobunaga. It's not even
I
recently.
get
It's
it.
been forever. Like,
I know, but like it felt like the past couple of years there's been specifically a lot of media that's like we're gonna focus on like this. I don't know.
my thing is like it's almost always a girl Nobunaga. Like, there's been like
Oh, of course.
7 of those, and it's like, man, y'all like you need to come up with an excuse to fuck Nobunaga in this case, guys. Come on.
I mean, this Nobunaga doesn't seem like a girl, so
Well,
that might be the bold
yeah,
interpretation.
no, it's a
part of
bold
it.
interpretation. He was a man's man. Okay, he had a gun.
There's been dating sims.
Oh
with
yeah,
Nobunaga,
no,
I can assure you,
Hakuuki.
this is not a bold interpretation.
Token Rambu.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Look, this Nobunaga isn't a shithead who loves toes, so I don't fucking care.
Hey, watch your mouth.
No.
Joshikase no Murasakai. It seems to just be a slice of life comedy about a classroom.
Sure.
Yeah,
Why not?
it's an entire class full of girls, but there's a man there, so
Oh.
I don't know. Oh,
Choochagatari, right, folks?
yeah.
Some comedy for you.
Hey,
comedy.
listen, John. I'm gonna give you more credit than this generic man on the cover who will probably see panties.
That's right. I've never seen panties. Not
Oh,
once.
whatever.
I haven't even folded clothes.
What the hell? All right, I'm gonna rib you for this one. What are you doing? Fold your
No, I'm
damn
just
clothes.
kidding.
Okay,
No,
fucking
I'm just
hell.
kidding.
Damn.
No, I folded my own clothes. I was saying
Okay,
like a fucking family member or something.
I get it. Okay.
And I've done it. I've actually folded my family's clothes before. I'm not a fucking monster, all right? I'm just kidding. Continue.
All right, so this next one sounds like incredible. It's just fucking. It's called Try Nights, and it's just rugby, but like also like boys love.
Hell yeah! I saw the teasers and I was like, I'm into it. I have not touched like a sports anime in such a long time. But this seems like really the art seems excellent.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot on it. This seems like this might be like the creator's like first. I don't know. Like there's I can't find much information on it. So this might be interesting.
I want to read the description because this is incredible. Okay, it's the way they word everything. A story of high school rugby. Riku was once in love with rugby, but abandoned his dreams because he did not grow physically. One day, he meets Karaya Akira, who has amazing physical ability and is as wild as a beast. Riku begins to recover his passion for rugby little by little as he watches Akira's plays. The road to aim for the top of the high school rugby begins as these two use, in quotation marks, tactics as their weapons, ... exclamation point.
As their weapons?
Tactics?
Tactics?
What's even great about me, like, you know, researching this title, I can barely find anything of them actually doing rugby.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of, well, I'm mostly seeing the key art, like, you know, this where the two of them are staring together in like some suspended animation space, whatever, looking, you know, oogling each other's eyes. But yeah, I can find little of like actual rugby playing, like very little of actual sports action. Looking this up, so I don't know. This could be like the rugby aspect could be just bait. Like it could really just be. Yeah, right. You know. But yes, I would watch. Like I would watch it because it
too.
Like just the art alone is what drew me in. It's like, oh, this is really pretty and.
I just love this description a lot. Like it was like wild as a beast. Like all right, and rugby.
Right. Like, I'm not even sure rugby. Does rugby have a huge scene in Japan? I'm not even sure.
No, I bet that's the novel part of it, right?
Yeah, like physical sports. I don't think.
Oh,
is
John.
It will.
It will be now.
It will because of this.
Yeah.
Try Nights will do it. When they see Akira's plays, little by little, they'll.
When they see those tactics.
Those tactics.
Those tactics. Their eyes will open.
All right, Restage or Sarmu 3. Anyone watching either of those? Or should I
No.
just... Okay, I'm going to skip over all of the OVA stuff because it just seems like... All right, but I will say there's a 4 girls stranded on a deserted island. But it has the ecchi tag, so...
This is the other one that has the ecchi tag. That one just has adventure and comedy, I think.
No, it has an ecchi tag. I'm looking at it right now.
Huh. Well, who knoes?
They'll put on like the coconut bra, and that'll be the joke because they're on a deserted island.
Fuck.
That's the ecchi. Could you imagine?
Can you make coconut panties? Oh no.
And then the joke will be that the coconuts are bigger than her boobs or something like that. Yeah.
No.
There's gonna be like weird like fish going into places they shouldn't be.
Uh-oh, crab.
Oh, no.
Look where
Or
you're
like-
grabbing.
Right. Like, oh, I didn't pack enough clothes.
We wrote the whole
We're
show
stranded.
just now.
Yeah, this is the script. This is it.
We're gonna like watch the show and it's gonna be everything we said in the first episode and we'll be like, fuck.
Damn, they say, whoa, oh no, a whole lot in the
Just
show.
But, all right, no, well, to be realistic, they go,
Someone's gonna scream. Yeah. There's gonna be like screaming. Very.
Oh, and John, for you, the other OVA is the the girl who does magic, who's a magician.
Let me live.
I'll probably watch the magic one. It has the ecchi tag, but it seems like it could be something.
Thought I was safe today.
You're not safe. All right, so movies. There's a few movies this time around. I just figured I'd cover them. They're doing the Konosuba movie, which I'm excited about because it's all about Megumin, who's the best part of that show. They're doing a fucking Violet... Well, they're doing like a Violet Evergarden another season, I think.
I think so. I think the movie's covering stuff from
It's like
the
a recap?
novel as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
I have no idea. They don't give specifics, but I'm hoping it'll be original content and not just a recap.
You can hope.
Yeah.
They're doing a free recap movie, which this is like ways out from the last free season, isn't it?
They've been doing free recaps like constantly.
Okay.
That's not really
well.
new.
It has an
Yeah.
added new episode, John. Okay, I'm reading right here.
Oh, wow.
So
They're gonna swim again.
you won't believe it, John, but
can't-
they can never swim again, and that's going to be the new episode.
What?
Or they can't stop swimming. Someone freed them, which is why it's called free.
they rescue the girls from the deserted island. That's the new episode.
Come on, ladies. Hop on to our well-toned backs.
Yeah, there's
Very long
there's
torsos.
4 of the boys and there's 4 of the girls. That's
That's how you do
perfect.
it.
There you go.
Honestly, I would flip the fuck out if they did that. That would be so good.
It would be really funny. There's a Nino Kuni movie.
Which I think is like
New. It's not based on
New,
anything,
yeah.
I don't think,
Yeah.
at least. No, not at all. Reading this description, it says they travel back and forth between reality and Nino Kuni, and when someone's life is put in danger, they must make, in quotation marks, the ultimate choice. What?
great.
Alright, whoa, the fucking Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back 3D CGI movie, John.
That movie looks like absolute complete dog shit.
Yeah.
Like it looks so bad.
Is it just a remake?
Yep.
Yes, it is a
Oh,
straight
interesting.
remake of the first movie. Yeah.
Who wanted this?
Nobody.
Like, whoa.
Okay,
That's
so-
interesting. Yeah.
So I am not going to watch. Like maybe as a joke, I'll watch it.
okay.
Maybe just
But
for
listen,
laughs.
but listen.
For some lulls, yeah.
I enjoy that it exists purely because there's so much new Mewtwo merch. I am so ready for those new really cool Mewtwo figurines. I am gonna eat that shit up. They made this really edgy, stupid looking armored Mewtwo, like overly designed redesign, and I
Hell yeah.
love it because it looks like shit. Like the original design is legitimately cool. Like the one in the original movie with the armored Mewtwo, that is sick. This new one has
Yeah.
like spikes coming out of spikes for no reason, and I love it. It's so bad.
On the other hand, the drag, at least a bit of the Dragon Quest movie I've seen, it looks really nice.
I was gonna say, I'm interested in
yeah,
that.
I like the treatment of at least what I've seen so far. I don't know how the whole thing will look, but the treatment of the CGI in it is really nice looking in comparison. I would say, and I would be interested in seeing it.
I've heard that's one of the good ones too. One of the good old
Okay.
Dragon Quests. Like that's like everyone
Yeah.
loves 3 the most, and then I think it's like
Yeah, I
7.
know,
Everyone
yeah.
likes the 2, but then 5's up there too. Like everyone really likes 5. So I'm gonna probably watch that too.
Yeah.
There's a Bandori movie. I haven't watched any of the
Yeah.
Bandori anime, even though I like Bandori a lot. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna be real with you. There's no description for it at all. It just says Bang Dream Film Live. Could be anything.
What if it's
It could just
like-
be a concert.
They're
Yeah.
just having a movie.
Yeah.
People seemed positive on the anime. The only reason I haven't watched the anime is I was waiting for fan subs to come out because apparently like separate localizers from the games did the anime, and they completely like went back on all of like the trends of localization that everyone did. So like there's a character who says like bopping all the time, and they just made her say like whoa every time instead, and it's like hey, to go back to what we were talking about where everyone just says whoa. It's like that. Like it was just like they removed like all
so
like
reductive.
heart, and it just became like a like straight translation, and I did not
Yeah.
hear very good things
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, it's very tricky. Like, how do you the challenge of like being criticized, like, oh, this isn't accurate, but also you're losing a
Yeah.
lot of honest characterization and it's like you're doing these liberties because it won't make sense in English.
Yeah.
Like that's literally what it is. There is some things you have to just
Yeah, like for example, like they translated fucking one of the characters always says hakanai or whatever, which is like ephemeral or whatever, and like
Right.
they just make her say like ephemeral constantly, whereas in the game they have her say fleeting. Like she's like, oh, this is so fleeting or whatever. Fucking character like just being like ephemeral. Like it's just like it's not good. OVAs. I know everyone's excited for the Prismalia OVA, right? Years in the making.
I'll still watch it anyway because it's Fate, and I'm watching all the Fate stuff. But
You know, the most unfortunate thing is I saw that Iris Vale is in it, so I have to at least get some gifts out of that.
she'll just be there for like 5 seconds to confirm that yes, she's still Ilya's
She's not
mom,
dead.
and then not dead, and that'll be a. There's the Mob Psycho 100 OVA.
Yeah,
Yes, that's gonna be
and that's
good.
original stuff.
Yeah.
That's like all original.
Yeah. Exciting.
That should be very good. I'm very excited for The Girl from the Other Side OVA because it looks fucking beautiful and exactly like what the art style of that stuff is. So, and that happens to be my jam if you haven't noticed that type of thing.
Sure.
Oh, a Neptunia OVA, huh? That's interesting. Why?
Oh yeah.
Why? Oh, they're doing a Revue Starlight mini show. That'll be fucked up. Do you remember me talking about the Bandori one? The Bandori one was fucked up.
Yeah.
They just like died in the mountains every other episode.
Yeah.
There's like a new, I think it's Makoto Shinkai film actually.
Yeah.
Oh, there is?
Weathering with You.
Yeah, the Cloud Girl. I'm not sure. Yeah, I there's a description of it, but it's not really clear exactly what anything means.
Oh, I see, yes.
Yeah,
Well, it's probably good.
yeah, looks pretty.
One Piece movie 14. Never. Not even once, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No way.
I watched Hunter x Hunter finally like last year, and I was like, all right, you know, maybe I should give One Piece a shot. But every time I see like a woman from One Piece, I'm like not even with like protective goggles on, guys. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not great how women are drawn at all.
And also, I've just heard like it's like, oh yeah, when the arcs are really good, they're really good, but like half the arcs are just like bad. And I don't have the time for that. I can watch like 50 other bad animes in the same time instead. How about that? I can watch fucking Mao-sama Retry or whatever. Forgot the name. Oh, I was right. See, it's already in my heart. I'm already ready for it.
There you go.
All right, I think that's everything, right?
There's
Pretty
one
much.
movie not listed
Oh.
here that I will be seeing this summer, and that is Promare because it's at
Yeah,
Anime
I'm gonna.
Expo.
Oh, you're gonna see it at Anime Expo. Nice.
I want to try my best to see it.
I'm gonna see it when they're doing the theatrical run with my friend.
Hell
Yeah, I'm absolutely going to go see that in theaters as well. There's no way I'm going to miss out on that.
Hell yeah, motherfucker! I don't know what the critical response to that movie is right now since it's only in Japan, but I bet it's good. That's what my bet is because despite its problems, you know how I feel about all that team stuff.
Yeah, we know. You're good.
You're good. Okay.
All right.
All right, this season's still going though. It's not done yet. It's almost done. You know what? Let's start with LV. LV.
Sure.
You tried the Titanime too. I just want to get us out of the way right now because like Trixie, we had Trixie talk about it. And I was like, what? Is it just horny?
That's the problem. It's not even good horny.
Oh, no.
That's my criticism of it. Okay. So it's I know exactly what this is. This is purely pandering to horny eyes, and this thing has no reason to exist but for that. But I think it fails on it on many levels because there's literally nothing going on in this thing for anyone to be compelled to watch this besides if they're really that horny to want to watch it, I guess. But nothing literally happens in it. It's just these, again, it's just these school. This was explained before, last time. It's just these schoolgirls doing nothing really. They're just living their day. Like, oh, hey, like we're gonna go out. Like, oh, it's raining. Oh, my tights are wet.
That's normal.
The camera does a close up. That's it. It doesn't even. I don't know. It does the bare minimum. And that fulfills like a lot of people's fancies, and that's fine. That's fine, but I don't think this is like this. If this is trying to really present itself as like horny material, like it's not. I don't think it's doing it in a way that it's not working hard enough.
Yeah,
to do
where's
it.
the story? Come on, I need the lead up.
It can be. It can again. It's literally like, does porn really need plot? Honestly, no. But it's not. It's.
If you're gonna make an anime about it, maybe.
It's doing this thing where it's halfway there, but it's like, what's the point of this then? You could just have, like, I don't know. It's just resources were put into this.
That's the
it's
thought
just
every
like,
time,
why?
right? It's like, man, this could have been something else.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
the
Oh, go on,
animation
sorry.
still looks really bad. It's like it's like a combination of somewhat CGI stuff, flat drawing animation, and an Instagram filter thrown on top of it. It looks like that, I swear to God, and it's just visually very unappealing. So even if it was a good kind of horny, like, no one's gonna go for it.
Are you saying it's the Octopath Traveler of like fetish anime? Is that what you're saying with this?
Probably,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, there's a lot of like at first glance it's like, oh, this looks really pretty. There's like, the color, like, but there's like, yeah, I agree. There's like once you get into it, if you're really paying attention, there's like really weird clashing things going on with it visually. That is like, I feel like they're doing these things to cheat out on the production, and it's like, okay, we don't have this. It's just very low effort. And even how, like, the topic of the tights, the feet, the whole feet, like, how it's presented is very, like, it's literally like, okay, yeah, they're talking. It cuts away to their tights. That's it. It cuts back to them talking. They're talking again. It cuts back to, like, there's nothing, like, there's, like, no, like, drive as to why. It's like voyeuristic in a bad way.
There should be a
It's
reason it's focusing on the tights. It shouldn't just be showing
it's just like a
you the
weird.
tights.
Yeah, it's like, it's just purely like a weird voyeuristic window into like these normal girls, but there's no drive as to why we're just looking at this, right? I guess that makes it even
normal.
creepier, right? It's just like, okay, all right.
Fucking mirror tights.
Agreed.
I just, like, all I heard from people on Twitter before this came out was like, I can't believe the guy who's horny about tights all the time on Twitter got an anime, and now it's like, I'm sitting here like, wow, I can't believe the guy who gets horny about tights on Twitter got an anime, I guess. Like, why? We still stand by that there should be the maids one. There needs to be the maids skateboarding.
Skater maids.
Skater maids.
Oh
anime.
yeah. That would be cool.
You know, it's a weird anime that actually I've been watching, Broken Blade. Have you ever heard of that?
I'm not familiar.
All right.
What's that about?
It was a 6-episode. They're all an hour long. It's like OVA in like 2012. And it's just like a Gundam series, I guess. Basically, it's like a mini Gundam thing. It's not Gundam related. It's same like themes and everything, like politics, war, etc. Very strange show to me because so I watched this anime like last season that was called like the Price of Smiles or something like that, and I talked about how like, oh, I like when an anime talks about like, oh, two sides for the war or whatever and stuff like that and alternates between them. This sort of does that, and I think it does it better than that series did because it shows like a lot of how like how people's like nationalism and misconstrued like interpretations of everything like can affect like why they continue to fight each other and stuff like that. But it's like, it's really weird because the whole basis of the series is like the only reason this main mech that this dude ends up piloting, he pilots the special mech that they find because he has whatever special bloodline. But the only thing that makes this mech distinct is that it can jump really high. And that none of the other mechs can do that. And like, that's the entire thing. Is that it just jumps really high, so no one expects him to jump, and they don't know how to deal with that. And I think that's really funny. Like, that's a really novel way to, like they made, like, the mechs very, like, basic, I guess, like, in this. They're basically just, like, big, like, armor suits, and they all use swords and stuff like that. But yeah, and another funny thing also was that the mech, all of the mech's like directions and everything, all of its like UI is in English and Japanese, but the fucking dude doesn't speak English or Japanese, so he does not understand anything that his mech is saying.
Very good.
It's like, I thought it was funny that in English and Japanese, like, what fucking language did they speak?
At least one of the two languages,
Yeah.
but neither of them.
I just think that's it's very weird, but I've been enjoying it. The only like questionable thing is they have a character who looks like she's like 20 or something. She looks like an adult, and then like all of a sudden they were like, she's 12, and I was like,
Uh-oh.
what?
Uh-oh.
What? And they haven't really. They just like, I thought that was a weird inversion of it. Because, like, usually it's the other way around, right? Where it's like, oh, they look like they're 12, but they're actually 100,000 or whatever. But they went the opposite way, which is more concerning, honestly. And then also, but then I was, like, talking about, oh, that's so weird. And then they introduced another character who is what I was saying, where she looks like she's, like, 12, but she's, like, 26 or something. And it's like, oh, no.
What if they just like mixed up the character designs? Like someone like,
Yes, fucked up.
two people bumped into each other like in the middle, like, oh,
hallway.
sorry. Picking them up. You sure about this? Are you sure this girl is 12?
It's supposed to be 12? Okay. That's weird. Yeah, that series is weird. It has like it takes itself like pretty seriously. I found out like after they made that, it only ran for 6 volumes, and each episode is one of the volumes. And then after that anime, they ended up making way more, and it's still running, I guess now, which is interesting. They like ended up getting picked up by another company. But yeah, it's weird. My favorite thing of the whole thing is that in the credits, they have a special thanks to Pizza Hut, and then they attribute that special thanks to Pizza Hut to 2 names, which I pray to God that those 2 names are like the cashier and delivery boy or something like that, like who just like brought pizza to them. Because like I can't imagine another reason why you'd thank 2 specific people from Pizza Hut for your fucking anime.
That's really sweet, to be honest.
It would be if they
That's
did
funny.
that. I would like that. I hope it's that.
That's cute.
There needs to be more cute special thanks. That's what I think. I like it in video games when they say like special thanks to my dog. I'm like, hell yeah. Trixie.
Yeah.
You watched Tanya the Evil now too, so now we've both conquered this. Do you liked it?
I liked it, yeah. Quite a bit, actually.
Oh.
Better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, same, honestly, to an extent.
I think when I was watching it, it didn't come off as much of a satire as I thought it was gonna be, and it was more like a character study sort of thing, which made me get into the show quite a bit easier than I thought it was. 'Cause, like, Tanya's clearly a dick, and she's clearly evil, like...
It says it
So-
right there in the title.
Yeah, and the show makes it perfectly clear. So, like, it didn't... At least they didn't, like, try to justify her evilness or whatever. So, it wasn't as concerning, thankfully. I don't know if you got this impression, Rose, but it seemed pretty obvious from just watching that the dude who writes Tanya the Evil's the leftist.
Oh yeah, no, totally.
Like, aside from the whole war is bad thing, like, I think they really go in on how shitty that whole time period was and how bad imperialism can be and that shit.
Yeah.
I do wish they went in more on how fucked Tanya can be. Because it sort of seems like at times they paint her as this heroic figure.
Yeah.
Which is really jarring when, in like the scene after they do that, they just show her being a complete and utter dickhead to someone. It's strange.
Yeah, I think my problem with it that would solve that is they don't focus on any of the side characters at all. They give them maybe like a little one-off bit in an episode or something like that, and that's the extent of it. I think the character who's the most covered is either Rudiger, the like blue-haired strategist man,
Yeah.
and her second in command girl whose name is escaping me.
Yeah. Like they barely, even then, they like don't focus on them quite as much.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe just giving one of them like more time, or like anything, like any of the characters, I guess, really, like at least anything, because I do think it is interesting that it is a character study on the specific thing in that you're seeing things through her perspective and stuff like that. But I only having that perspective makes it kind of hard for it to be a satire, I guess, because like at a certain point it's like, well, I'm just seeing this perspective over and over again. I'm like, this is the one I'm used to, you know, like there's no like clashing.
There was like one episode where they show like it was that episode where they have to bomb the city pretty much in the second half, and Tanya has to give a speech to one of her squadron members about how everyone in the city will turn out to hate them and fight against them in the war, and so that's why they have to be killed. And it was really like almost jarringly upfront about how horrible that sentiment was.
Yeah.
And then like a couple scenes later, Tanya's just like presented as this, oh, whatever. It's weird, I guess, to have that kind of split view on someone who's unabashedly a dick.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I don't know how Tanya comes off in Isekai Quartet, though. God.
She's best friends with the Overlord man.
I mean, that sounds about right, honestly.
I'm going to tell you right now, the fucked up thing in Isekai Quartet is like, she's not evil at all. She doesn't do anything fucked up. She's just normal.
I guess that tracks with how, like, Subaru and what's his name from Konosuba, unless...
Well, no, because, Kazuma is fucked up. Kazuma's a bastard, man. Like, the whole time. That's the Konosuba man.
Oh, yeah.
He's a bastard. He's, like, bastard through and through. Like, he's, like, he's, like, acting exactly how he would in his show. So I just think it's fucked up.
Does Subaru act like a bastard as well? In
No,
Isekai
because it
Quartet,
takes place after he stops being a bastard in ReZero.
Seems weird then that they just make Tanya this like not bastard character.
People are afraid of her, but that's about it. She doesn't like do anything. Like she's like they have like a whole episode where they go to the beach and she's wearing like a 1920s swimsuit, and I was like, this is the evil lady.
Yeah. I don't know. It's I'm kind of interested in reading the Tanya novels because they apparently focus a lot more on like the actual history.
Yeah.
Which that might help with Tanya's presentation, because the anime is a lot more action focused than historically focused, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
So Tanya just seems like an average action, well, not average, but she just seems like a regular action hero at times. It'd be interesting to see how the novel changes that, if anything.
Yeah, that was my concern with the movie that recently came out that Crunchyroll was like talking up and stuff like that. Was like it looked just like a straight action movie, and I was like,
Yeah, probably not. I think my other thing with Tanya is that it would have. I understand why they didn't do it this way, but it would have been a lot more comprehensive and better with its characters if it was just a 2-core.
Yeah.
Kind of feels like they ended it in like the midpoint of, not even the midpoint really, of like everyone's characterization, which seemed jarring.
Well, they'll probably do another one. I'd imagine. I think they announced one, didn't they?
Oh, did they?
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe.
I think they're gonna just do a second. I imagine, like, I figured, like, if they're an Isekai quartet, they're in for the long haul. Like, they're doing a
Yeah.
fucking joke off. Either that, or they
Probably.
didn't have a fourth series to do it with. And that was they're just like, we have Tanya lying around.
I mean, I guess it worked because I saw Tanya, just because she was in the
Yeah.
Isekai Quartet. So
Man, this sucks. It worked for me too. Oh. Speaking of things that should be slightly different, John, how's Sarazanmai?
So I think I have a fucked up opinion, that maybe people will be pissed at me for having, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
Oh no.
I think Sarazanmai should have been a movie.
very interesting take for sure.
I think that it being as, like, fluffed as it is a bit of a detriment. I think you could cut a lot of shit out of that show, and it would be way better. I think you could edit that show down to like an hour 45, and it would be great. Like, it's good the way that it is. I like it a lot, but I'm just thinking, like, boy, if they cut out a lot of the repetitive shit, if they maybe cut out like maybe one or two of the, like, just episodes that don't really have anything to do with anything. Like, you could straight up, like, just axe, like, 3 episodes out of the show, and nothing would really change.
Yeah.
But, like, the actual core story there is, like, brilliant. And I think it would be a fantastic, like, movie. Even if it's, like, 2 hours, even. If it was, like, a fucking OVA, even. You know? Like,
Yeah.
it definitely needed to be. It should have been edited a whole lot.
Which
But-
is quite a thing to say since it's only 11 episodes as well.
I know. It's super crazy to be like, yeah, this thing that is like already super short, especially compared to the directors of the works. I legitimately think it would be better if it was way shorter. It would be way more focused. I think that show needs focus.
Let me pull out my snobby movie liker opinion and tell you that I think that a lot of shows are like that, where it's just like you see the movies are able to accomplish a very concentrated story pretty well in their allotted time, and then you see these series that are very long that are unable to accomplish the same thing.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I guess we agree.
That's how I feel. I don't know how Sarazanmai is. My thing is that after rediscovering that Utena was 36 episodes, I went, oh, maybe it should be that. Because it uses them very well.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
not everything.
Yeah, I would also, second that opinion as well. As someone who loves Utena, but the series and the difference between the series and the movie is like a lot,
Yeah.
and I think what the movie does succeeds more than what the series ended up doing. To be honest, even though I do love the series and it's one of my favorites, yeah, it was able to condense that nicely in such a it's just the art of like filmmaking.
Yeah.
Really. It's like okay. It's crazy how some films are able to just condense so many things in such a concise way, but series fail to do that. And you pretty much said it. You pretty much nailed that.
One of my things is not to get off of the topic of anime, but a good example of this recently for me has been watching. I was watching this show, Person of Interest, and
okay.
that's very standard scripted television style thing. You know, commercial breaks that cut and then come back with it, like reframing and stuff like that, or whatever, like hooks and stuff like that. Comparing that to Twin Peaks: The Return, which is my favorite show, which was filmed all in one take like a movie, like a 19-hour-long movie. The difference is like night and day when you're designing your story to be told like as one straight story uncut, as opposed to, well, we need to cut it here, we need to cut it here, we need to cut it here, this is the end of the episode, we need to make sure it ends here on this hook and goes to this one. It's an entirely different worlds, and I tend to find that the way of like making things for TV ends up being a detriment.
Yeah, I think like to bring it back to anime, but the obvious example being like when things are adapted to and then the TV production team does not know what to do if again, the conflict of where the source material the fork in the road at that point. TV writing and is I think more complicated because you're constantly working on your toes. So sometimes there is a bigger plan in the picture, but because of media politics and all these other factors that will affect TV production planning versus a movie, where things can change so much more, and I guess that's why this problem's more apparent with series.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's hard to write anything.
Yeah, writing's hard.
But yeah, it's just hitting me so hard. Like, now that it's ending, I'm just like, God, I remember and really appreciate these specific story beats. But then I'm just like, oh yeah, but there's there's fucking 200 minutes of this show that don't matter at all.
You want a good example of this? The Gurren Lagann movies that I love way more than the original series. Like, I had the same exact thing, honestly, John, when I was watching the Gurren Lagann series for the first time in years and years after only watching the movies all the time, as rewatch. It's there's so much shit that just doesn't matter. It's just that you don't need it, and it's just there because it needs to be there for a 26 episode series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe someday they will just make a movie of Sarazanma. You don't know.
I'd be down. I would recommend that to everybody because it's a really good show. It's got really good characters. We'll see how it ends. I want to see how it ends because we will know how it ends by the time you hear this. But right now, I do not know how it ends. But we'll see because it set itself up really well.
I bet it'll be good. Utena's good. Yuri Kuma's pretty good for the most part. It has issues. Everyone likes Penguin Drum. Mm-hmm. So it's probably good. Probably a safe bet. Mm-hmm. You know what else is good? Still, Hitori Bochi, and I love
it. Is
the I loved all of the recent episodes. I love little tiny anime girl Virgil. Who's running around saying that. I just love there was a thing in the last episode that was they were like, hey, do you want to come eat with your friends or something like that? And she's like, friends are weakness or something like that. It's just randomly in the middle of class, and it's okay, normal. But everything with
foolishness, Bochi.
Yeah, exactly. Just she's such a weirdo. And I always forget her. Is it Sodaka-san, the ninja girl?
Yeah.
She is. Everything with her is so
My opinion on her has really went up since she was introduced by a lot.
She was introduced and I was like, oh, the racist friend. And now it's oh, the truest friend.
She's trying so hard. She just wants to support Bochi how she can, and she doesn't know how.
It's so cute.
I will say, I looked at the camera fucking from The Office when they went to the fucking New Year's thing, and they went to get cotton candy, and the dude started to make cotton candy, and she was like, "Is this a ninja technique?" I was just like, "Excuse me, what? Are you saying this or not?" Then Bochi's just like, "Yeah, ninjas," and I'm like,
"Bochi, no! Don't encourage her."
Bochi, your friend's gonna get slapped someday. Oh boy, it's still very good though. It's very good.
I really liked the latest episode with the rich girl.
Yeah, she's like, "How much are bananas? $10?"
I just like the whole why don't you buy the school?
Yeah.
And then she's just like, oh, where do we do that? I don't know. Let's go to the school store. Let's go to the school store. How much to buy?
I do love that, there was this, that because she doesn't understand money, it was also just, it wasn't just, oh, I'm going to show up with, $1 million yen in my pocket or something. She was like, here's $5.
Yeah.
That should be good, right?
My favorite thing is how none of them understand money except Nako. So she's like, I'll pay you fucking $5 to make me 300 origami cranes every day, and they're like, all right, we'll buy the school in no time. And it's like, no. Fucked up. Why don't any of them? They're in middle school. Okay, I just want to say that I knew numbers when I was in middle school.
They're all dumb as shit. Have you been watching
They
the
are
show?
very dumb. I guess. Well, like Nako's the only one who isn't dumb, I guess, and it's Nako needs to stop teasing all of them. That's what I think. It's too far sometimes.
I think they deserve a little bit of the teasing.
Well, then I think Nako should stop preying on Bocchi's insecurities. That's all I think, because it's not going to help her in the long run.
Yeah, okay.
She's still learning.
I'm gonna miss this show.
I'm going to miss this show too.
I can't wait for the manga to just come out in to get localized already.
Yeah.
It
The
absolutely
art
will.
looks super good, and yeah.
Have you seen Bocchi LV at all?
I have not. I've seen a lot of the cute girls around, the
Yeah.
internets, and I'm like, oh, this is so cute. I want to watch this, but I have not. I do know what you're talking about, vaguely enough, and it's definitely something I'm interested in. It looks very cute.
It's really good. It's usually when shows like this are like portrayed as like, oh, this girl has anxiety, I get the worry that it's going to be like Watamode, I guess. Like, but it's
gosh,
not at
yeah,
all. No,
yeah.
it's like very
right.
real and like endearing and
Yeah,
great.
that's like just some of the stuff I've seen out of context. So like, oh, it actually is like, okay, this won't be a horrible.
no, yeah, it's like an optimist
like,
view
picture.
of a situation like
Yeah.
this, as opposed to a pessimist view, which I find most anime to be
Yeah.
very pessimistic. Is something I've noticed
Right.
recently.
Or some like really gross mischaracterization of like what this feeling actually
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
As
Or some it's like
like as someone who does like Watamo and Welcome to the NHK, they are both very pessimistic
Yeah.
views of that.
yeah, like in a way like very extreme. Like I wouldn't say like extreme because it's that stuff realistically it can be like that, unfortunately. Like but like it I feel like it depicts these things in such a negative way. It's depicting the people in a
Yeah.
negative way, and it's that can be like troubling, right? So it looks like a very cute show compared to a lot of like other titles that do those things.
Speaking of good things, LV, you put down here Fruits Basket.
Yes.
Are you watching it still too, Trixie?
Yeah.
So you're both watching. Are you still doing that fucked up thing where you're watching both of them, Trixie?
I finished the original
Oh wow.
a couple months
Well,
ago.
I
It
guess
was-
that would happen, huh? Because it's shorter.
Yeah, I was like, I don't have the patience anymore to wait
Watch
week by
one a
week.
week. Yeah.
I'm just gonna finish it.
So what do y'all think of the thing of Fruits Basket? I love Fruits Basket.
It is. I'm very taken in by it. I like the setting. I like the characters. The remake has especially made me appreciate the story a lot more than the original did. I will say there are some what I will call worrying elements. There's two of the characters, Kagura and Haru, I think, who have outright stated that they love their love other family members in a way that sounds more than familial love, which is
the manga is definitely one of those mangas I read in high school where it's like, oh yeah, it was one of those things where, oh, this is like a very formative point in my life where I'm reading Fruits Basket. I had the whole thing. I even had the fan books of it when it was still localized under Tokyo Pop.
man,
Rest in peace,
yeah.
Tokyo Pop. Yeah.
Pour one out.
I think now they're just omnibuses under Viz. I don't know who's the new. I don't know who's the new English localizer. But yeah, no, Fruits. Yeah, well, just to start off with the positives. Yeah, I feel like this remake or reboot. I don't know what's the proper thing. It's not a remake of the original. I mean, it's literally like a new adaptation of the manga. It's definitely, I think, a stronger approach to it. What it does compared to the original, where it's taken its time to stretch out and like pace itself properly to introduce how it has so many characters. This is a series that has so many characters in it. It's taken its time and effort to like show them. It's taking its time and effort to like introduce them and like for us to get to know them. I felt like the original anime didn't, the original anime had its own intentions. I felt like it focused a lot on the more comedic aspects of the series, or kind of made up like its own like skits on the way. It really only cared about the core love triangle in a sense. And and I think because like whatever point the manga was when that original anime was going, I don't think it foresaw some of the nuances and some of the plot twists. Well, not really plot, but some of the more some of the plot elements that wouldn't be revealed much later on. It definitely did not foresee some things. Like for instance, there was definitely like complete inaccuracies in regards to like the roles of some characters that the anime took with that, because the manga wasn't at a point where like that stuff was revealed. But yeah, on the issue of like the familial love, I think that's kind of been and again, as someone who's read the manga, that has been like a big issue with Fruits Basket, I think, because there is this weird ambiguity of like, are these people related, or is this? Yeah, that's been a very divisive thing. Like I would say that's definitely a problematic aspect to it. In regards to that.
That's oldest anime, honestly, and honestly, not even old anime. It's like it's a thing with anime.
Yeah, like kissing cousins, essentially.
So I started watching Dororo. I always call it Dororo. I just want to keep going because like Dororo.
It is Dororo.
It's 2 rows.
Dororo. But I keep saying Dororo. Doro. I don't fucking. What? You get it.
Okay. Raw, but one less raw. And rows instead of raw.
Yeah. I like that show. I wish I had listened to Trixie when Trixie said it's very good when it started airing fucking 2 seasons ago, instead of now being like, oh, this is good now. I don't know why I didn't.
So good.
It's dope as hell. I love it. I eat it up.
So good.
How are y'all feeling about it all the way? Are you like, how far are you in, Trixie? Because I know Elvie, you're like caught up, right?
Yeah, generally.
I am. I'm caught up, waiting for that last episode to drop next week.
Nice. So y'all still very posy on it?
Yeah. It it has some pacing issues, but then once it gets past its pacing issues, it's like off to the fucking races.
Hell yeah. I've been enjoying the first few episodes, so
that's
hell.
Yeah.
All right. And
those were definitely the strongest. Yeah.
cool. I'm stoked to see the rest of it.
Yeah, there definitely, on what Trixie said, there definitely were some weird episodes where I don't know what happened. Like, there definitely were some questionable episodes of quality. But there's a little stuff on that you can look up when you get to them. But some weird stories behind that. But it's an otherwise consistent show. And I personally have been trying to find actually the original 1960s.
I was going to say this is old
anime.
as hell.
Yeah, which is so totally different. It's really of its time. It's more towards kids, where it's like obviously like, oh yeah, the violence is just goofy and all that. But apparently it's very accessible to find. So I'm looking forward to approaching that when I finish this, just to see how it is.
Hell yeah.
Same.
It's just a good show all around. I love the animation. I love the opening and ending, which is like made me go, oh yeah, this is Mappa for sure.
Oh yeah.
Fucking from very Yuri on Ice vibes with that whole thing, basically. Yeah, it's good as hell. John, I know you're gonna go fucking nuts. Okay, so you can talk about Pokemon, all right? But first, I do want you to talk about something else first. Okay.
What?
You finished Bakemonogatari. What did you think of the last couple episodes?
Yeah, I watched the last 3 episodes. It was the same that I felt before. I actually kind of didn't like this one. Like, I feel like of the arcs, this one was one of the weaker ones. IMHO.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of stupid.
Wow. I wouldn't go that far.
I don't know. I don't know. I just think all the fucking, like... I just think the, like... Araragi helped the girls, so they are in love with them now. Stuff. It's just like, if it happened, okay, with the Senjo Gahara stuff, that's believable.
That makes sense.
Really,
Yes,
I really like their romance. I actually really like that. I don't believe it with like any of the other girls. I think it's fucking forced.
So let me tell you right now, you would be absolutely right, except for the second season fucking rectifies like all of them in like very good ways, and tells very compelling stories with all of them that really help set it apart to that. For example, they like completely destroy the whole Nadeko thing. They completely destroy the whole Hanakawa thing to an extent. Like, it's good. Trust me.
It would be cool.
I want to force you to watch the fucking Hanakawa arc from the beginning. Araragi's not even in it.
It would be cool if that was just like all one show instead of all like.
Yeah, I wish no one had to watch Nisei Monogatari too, John.
I would say that I still agree with you for the most part. It's why I think Bake is on the weaker side of most of the shows, but I do think it's mostly successful in inverting the whole harem thing, which is why it feels palatable and sort of believable to me. I don't know if it comes off as that to you at all, but yeah.
Yeah.
My thing is that it's a harem anime that actually focuses on the women's more than...
Sure.
But yeah, like I said, the second series just does everything like, so good. Yeah, I really do want to make you watch the Hanakawa arc, John, because I think you would legitimately like it. It doesn't have him in it, I'm telling you. And it makes Hanakawa into a very interesting character.
Maybe
it's only like
sometime.
2 episodes. Anyways, here, fine. Fine, I'm done trying to coax you over. Here, go in your Pokemon bit, okay?
Alright. Okay. So since it's been a little bit because of E3, I have 3 episodes to talk about. The first one was good. I actually liked this one because it was kind of stupid, but in a fun way. They had one more Ultra Beast to do, Kartana. If you recall, that's the really tiny one that's like, it looks like an origami, but it's incredibly sharp, so it can cut anything. And they did this like really cool effect for Kartana's like voice, where they had it like sound like a stereotypical samurai character that you would hear on an anime. But then they remixed it so it sounded like a DJ was it sounded like they recorded a dude doing a samurai voice and then put it on a vinyl and then had a DJ like scratch it. It was really cool the way that they did it. And so the episode was just like Kartana was going around cutting shit, and then they had to like convince it to stop. But when they were trying to catch it, it wouldn't get caught because it kept cutting the beast balls in half. And so all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Rayquaza and Deoxys are fighting in space. And Rayquaza accidentally hits a meteor and it falls into the Earth. And so, right as the meteor's about to hit Earth, they're like, Kartana, why don't you cut it up? And then Kartana cuts it up. And then Kartana's like, all right, well, I'm going to go home. And then
Where's home?
Back to the Ultra Space.
Oh.
So it cuts a hole back to the ultra space, and then it just leaves, and that's it. I don't know. It was kind of yeah.
The meteor just did people die? What? I'm sorry.
Before it hit the Earth, Kartana cut it up into teeny tiny pieces. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I think I just glossed over.
You're fine. You're fine.
I'm so astonished by this synopsis.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That's incredible. It is fucked up. That sounded pretty.
Pokemon's fucked up. So here's the. Yeah. So there were 2 other episodes, and these episodes sucked ass.
Oh boy.
I was actively mad watching them, but I still watched them because we have to have the Pokemon update every episode. So the first episode was so it starts off, and Ash is training because the Pokemon League is coming up, and all of a sudden a Celebi just shows up, like, and it's just like, oh hey, I'm just gonna watch this shit go down, and then Ash like unleashes a very powerful move, and the Celebi gets startled, and it teleports only Ash and his Torracat. Which, if you don't remember what Torracat is, it's the middle form of Incineroar. So it teleports him back in time, and he meets up with Professor Kukui back in time. Ash doesn't know it's him. Ash just sees it's this little boy. He's not wearing a shirt, and he's got a Litten. And he's like, I want to be a Pokemon trainer. I want to be super strong. I learned all these moves. And so Ash and him battle, and Ash kicks his ass because he's a little boy, and it's like, yeah, he's fucking bullying this small child. But then this gigantic Trevenant, like a totem Trevenant, shows up. And it starts to rain, and they sit under the giant Trevenant, and it's like, oh, this is so cute. And so then, like, small baby Kukui goes, hey, what's your dream? What are you trying to do? And Ash, like, starts talking about, oh, I want to be a Pokemon Master, and to do that, I'm gonna win the Pokemon League. And then Tiny Kukui's like, what's a Pokemon League? And Ash tells him about the Pokemon League, and then it's basically just like, oh, so Ash told Kukui about the Pokemon League in the past, and that's why he's doing it now.
This is like some time travel bullshit. Like,
it is some time travel bullshit, but like as if like Kukui, like as a grown man, wouldn't have just heard about the Pokemon League, because it's not like Alola is like in a fucking dome or something. Like there's Pokemon Leagues all over the place. Like the whole fucking point of the Pokemon League of the Pokemon League coming to Alola was that like it was like it was like them finally like integrating some modernity to their traditions, and like making it so like, you know, it's not that like they're completely getting rid of their traditions, but it's like we can update it a little bit. We can stay hip. You know, we're gonna keep the island challenges, but then we're also gonna have a Pokemon League. So when you do all the island challenges, then you can try to be the champion. Like it's, you know, it was an interesting take, but then in this one it's just like, well, this kid that's staying at my house went back in time and told me about the Pokemon League because we would have never heard of it otherwise. Like, they're fucking... There are planes that go back and forth between Alola and other places. They have the internet. They have TV. Like, what's the fucking, like... I don't know. It was really dumb. There was no reason for it other than to... Oh, and Ash gets a Fire Z crystal, so he can use the Fire fucking Z move. Like, that's another... Like, they're loading everyone up with all the Z crystals so they can be in the Pokemon League. Like, that's what it is. And then the next episode was even dumber, because they were like, okay, while Ash is in the past, his other Pokemon, which is Pikachu, Rowlet, Meltan, and Lycanroc, they don't know where Ash went. So they go on an adventure to try to find him.
okay, wait, can I stop you real quick? I just need to go over the fact that they just fucking retreaded Pokemon Forever, the movie
They
that
sure
Celebi
did.
was in. That's fucking sucks. I just, like, it just dawned on me. I was like, wait a minute, is this... Fucking, I hate Pokemon Forever, can I just say also, because, like, they fucking beat the shit out of Celebi, who is just a little friend, and that's not right.
The dying onion fairy.
That sucks. Oh, no!
And then in that one, he goes back in time and meets Professor Oak.
Yeah,
Like,
and tells him that, like, I want to be a Pokemon Master. He's like, oh, really? Pokedex, then. I'll make that. And it's, oh, fucking same exact shit. It's the same
the
shit.
same exact shit.
That sucks.
But then in this one, the Pokemon go on an adventure, and so they are doing that thing where, if you remember from the first season of the show, there was the episode with the island of giant Pokemon, and all the Pokemon were by themselves, and they like talked and they understood each other, and you like read the subtitles. Well, in this one, it's not subtitles. They have the Pokemon, making the noises, like Pikachu goes Pika Pika. But then the narrator is talking over that. Like, they don't get rid of the fucking Pika Pika. The narrator talks over, and he's doing, like, fucking voices for all of the Pokemon. Like, when Pikachu talks, he's like, he's like, oh, is that Ash? Oh, is that Ash? Like, fucking, like, in Rockstar's talking, he's like, oh, I don't know, is that Ash? Like, it's fucking insane. It is, like, I was sitting there, I was, like, I had my fucking head in my hands. I was like, why the fuck are you doing this? Like, literally 20 years ago, you did it right. Like, just either dub it over, completely just dub it over, or just have subtitles. You did it right 20 fucking years ago. And it's so frustrating. It's so bad. Like, it's hilariously bad. And nothing happens because they look around the forest for a bit, and then all of a sudden Pikachu goes, we gotta go to the Pokemon school. They go to the Pokemon school, and nobody's there. And then they go, alright, how about we go get on the Ultra Guardians thing? And they, like, go onto a Garchomp that's there, where, like, they normally fly out on the Garchomp. And they're like, hey, Garchomp, bring us somewhere where we can see very far. And Garchomp's like, alright, dude. He brings them to the top of the fucking mountain, like where the, like, fucking champion fight is. He brings them there, and then he just goes, alright, y'all have fun, I'm too cold for this. And he just leaves them there. And then they just, like, go down the mountain, and they almost die, and then they end up, like, at the beach or something, and then nothing really happens. They just meet back up with Ash when he comes back to the present, and, like, that's it. It was fucking stupid.
What I'm getting is that this is just, like, they ran out of ideas and they just went, like, what are Pokemon episodes we've done in the past that no one remembers? Alright, no one fucking remembers Pokemon forever. Great. No one remembers the fucking island of giant Pokemon. Let's just go. Let's just do it again.
Except we.
Yeah, I remember Island of Giant Pokemon. Well, where? Listen.
Everyone remembers the Island of the Giant Pokemon. Like,
Not well, listen, you know who they're making this for?
little kids.
Who don't have... They don't have our collective knowledge, okay?
They don't have a signed DVD of Pokemon Forever.
Yeah. Do you have one?
Yes.
Who signed it?
I have, Veronica Taylor.
Oh.
Hell
That
yeah.
is
Yeah,
cool.
pretty nice. Yeah, she's very nice.
I'm
yes.
sorry to be mean to Pokemon Forever. I just don't want
No, okay, listen. It's not. No, I agree. It is kind of like a bad movie, and like it puts a lot of these crazy oh, Ash met Professor Oak when he was fuck. It is pretty fucked. Pokemon is fucked up. That was a fucked up movie.
Look, I'm more just upset that they retread it that hard. Like, they literally had Celebi show up again, and he meets up with the professor and inspires him for that shit. When there is zero reason.
Yeah.
Like, there is zero reason for that. Like, Kukui could have just been like, hey, we don't have a Pokemon League, let's do it. Like, there's no reason he had to be inspired by Ash. Like, no. So, yeah, whatever. I don't know. The next episode might be interesting, because it's going to be about, like, Lily and Gladion, like, doing stuff, remembering their father, and maybe Lily's going to get that Magearna, which is pretty tight. And then I guess, like, right after that, they're going into the Pokemon League. Like, it's almost time. And honestly, now that I think about it, that just, like, really shows, hey, that new game is coming out pretty soon. So yeah, there you go. That's the Pokemon conversation this episode.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's the same reason why I guess they're remaking the Mewtwo movie, but in 3D. Sure.
This is why I miss Kirito, is because I got to fire back with talking about Kirito and doing whatever bullshit Kirito did. I didn't get to do that, because Kirito went away. Come back to me, Kirito. You're so fucking funny. All right, let's get into our questions and opinions then. John, you could take it away.
All right. If you want to send in questions/opinions, go to videogamechoo2.tumblr.com/ask. First off, we have kind of a question and kind of an opinion from Kwayanobu. I read the fan translation of the first volume in the Classic Club novel series from which the anime Hyoka was adapted. What struck me upon reading the book is how very closely KyoAni adapted the contents of the book. The show is pretty much a beat-for-beat retelling of at least the first book. Do any of you hold any particular series in high regard for closely following its source? And are there any examples of series you feel suffer because they follow too closely? And then we kind of have a follow-up here. Are there series that you like, which you feel are improved by the ways they distance themselves from the source material? Whether that's for the sake of pacing, or whether that's drastically altering stories. My favorite example of this is basically every Ghost in the Shell adaptation, but especially Standalone Complex's 2 seasons. The original manga is very dated and tonally inconsistent, but Standalone Complex is a masterpiece. So I guess first off, are there any particular series you hold in high regard for closely following its source material?
Ooh, yeah, this is a thinker.
Magus Bride, I guess, because it's one of the problems I have with Magus Bride is even if it's like really nice animated and everything, and all the stuff around it is like really good, like the music and everything, the manga has such a specific style to it that is really not captured in the anime that I really like. It has this very like homey, like dark but like quaint style to it that is really distinctive to it, and that sort of is taken away by, you know, the anime is like well animated, I guess I should say. Like it kind of loses some of the charm.
Okay, because there were like two questions that were can you repeat this? Is this the one talking about
the first one is
the first part?
Yeah,
sorry.
the first part is do you hold any series in high regard for closely following its source material?
Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna think about this a little.
I would say, I know it's a bit of a stretch, but the best one I can think of for me is Nichijou.
Sure.
Even, like, reading the manga some months ago, I was surprised at how closely the anime followed it and how well the jokes translated from the manga to the anime. They did a really good job with that.
So this is a weird one. I would say it's not that it was. Well, actually, this might go into the other question of like reinterpreting the reinterpretation question. I was going to go into like how One Punch Man addresses not only the some of the limitations of the original source material, but does it in a way that's still very much in tune with it. This is probably going to the second part though already in regards to like what reinterprets the source material and what you prefer being better animated. So One Punch Man's definitely up there in regards to that question. I'm having trouble answering the what follows the source material clearly, because I think a lot of shows I've seen have not done that. You know, to be honest. To be fair, I'm having trouble thinking of an answer for that one though, particularly.
Reminds me of how closely the anime for Mob Psycho follows the manga, even in art style.
Oh yeah, okay, there you go. I agree, yeah. It like manages to avoid reinterpreting it too much, but it's somehow accurate. Like both of those shows are accurate to what they're coming from, even though they don't visually match up at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just say, yeah, like stuff that has like weird art styles that are good at translating them, like Mob Psycho, absolutely, like how they actually translated one's art style very well and still made it
no
look.
Yaiba.
Yeah, and I was also gonna say like Girls Last Tour, like
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
TK Miz has such like a very distinct kind of weird art style, but like in a way that's like you want to hug everything in that show, and that. Or in that manga, and that show captures how that feels in the manga. Like every single character in that, and everything that TK Miz does, you just want to hug them.
Yeah.
And then secondly, are there any examples of series you feel suffer because they follow too closely?
Any shonen adaptation. Any of them. Like, to give you a good example, Black Clover. Like, the way that they just, like, it's easy to just read through fluff pages of battles happening, for example, or, like, where, like, people are just saying, like, one sentence a page or something like that, that's, like, really basic, and, like, you can just, like, glide over, like, art happening. It's a lot harder to watch that happen for 2 minutes. Like, in an anime, and then like that's just one page because it's a shonen anime and you have to have this run forever and ever, and it's like One Piece.
Yeah, that's the Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
At least the original series, like Dragon Ball Super is actually doing a weird, like, interesting thing. How the manga is a little different, but the original series, like, that's the classic example people make fun of, where the anime does not know how to. Well, it's intentionally doing that. It's intentionally stretching out episodes because that money, but it's not interpreting the panels in a way that makes sense in terms of time. Like, these are dialogue. This is dialogue that's only happening for like a minute, but yet it's stretching it across the episode because they just want those minutes.
Thinking about the Hunter x Hunter episode that takes place over the span of 10 seconds, but it's an entire episode. Like, that's the exact shit that I like.
Yeah. Again, I'm having trouble coming up with a very specific answer. Like, I did mention Dragon Ball, like, in terms of like a very more personal answer, even though I love Dragon Ball. But yeah, I would just say a very general answer where there's just a lot of series where I think they failed to. The studio didn't adapt the art style in a way that was like that made. Clamp. Okay, a lot of Clamp anime, I feel like, just had a huge trouble.
Yeah, they sure did.
I think like figuring out what to do. Like, well, post. I would say noticeably like post. Noticeably when Mokina of the team like started taking in a lot of her series where it's the long, like it's Mokina in that team where it's the long slender characters. It's that era where they started doing crossovers within their own series that I think a lot of the anime adaptations of those titles did not know what the fuck to do in both the art style and in terms of how the story was going. So you had something like Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle and Triple X Holic. They're supposed to cross over each other, but both of those shows were like going into totally different directions, and I think it really hurt those series. Because I think they were trying to not only follow the storyline exact, but they didn't realize like how batshit it was gonna go. In terms of like, it was just like a train crash at certain point.
Yeah, no, as someone who only read Tsubasa, that was absolutely a thing where it was like, oh, okay, all right, I guess that just happened.
And I think it would have been stronger if they tried to be their own thing, in addition to like. That art style, that beautiful like slender, like that art style is not going to translate well in like animated form. Like the whole like out of context screenshots of Holic you see around, like, oh, these noodle people that don't look great in this animated in this version of the thing. So it's I think that's like one example I can think of.
Mm-hmm. And then lastly, are there any series that you feel are improved by the ways they distance themselves from the source material?
I would say Baccano does this really well because Baccano tells its story chronologically in the light novels, but the anime does it achronologically.
Oh, I didn't even know that about the manga.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds way lamer.
Oh, it's a light novel.
Oh, light novel, right? All right, because Rara is a light novel too. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Wow.
It's like they even changed the framing style of Baccano completely, because in the light novel, it's like the framing is a tourist who is visiting these places in the modern century, whereas in the anime, it's a newspaper reporter.
Right.
It's totally fresh, and I really love the anime for that.
Yeah. I strongly agree as well, reading the light novel series as well, which is kind of a mess. It's really a mess. It's like a lot. There's so many characters. But yeah, I appreciate what the anime did with that particular arc, and like how it even did incorporate elements that would be later on featured in later arcs, and like, it did a nice balance of like, we have so many characters, but we represented them in a way that wasn't too overwhelming or too confusing. And yeah, I really did like that the in media res style the anime did, as opposed to what the light novel does, and still does. Like, it's very chronological.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say the same also for just a lot of light novels in general. Not isekai, but no, not to rag, but I haven't read a lot. But like, I read some like
let's say, I've been going into Legend of the Galactic Heroes, which
Oh,
is like
yeah.
a very hard sci. My God, the light novels are like really dense.
Yep.
Like, it's really hard military sci-fi. It's like that's it, and it's fine. Like, again, but yeah, how because the way they're written is more like a history textbook. So how the original anime and even the remake, how it treats it is like this is a straightforward like not soap opera. I'm sorry, a space opera story. Like the novel really treats it as like some historical text someone is stumbling upon in the library reading. It's not framing it that way, but that's how it feels like. And it could be the fault of the translation, I don't know, but it's very dense. And I appreciate that the anime's more straightforward in how it's presenting the information.
I was trying to think of something and I got nothing. I think it's been covered enough by everyone else.
Yeah, I think we can move on here. Harlequin Wheels, which real quick, I just want to say now that we have our own feed, Wheels drew our album art, and it is fucking fantastic. So thank you so much, Wheels. You are an absolute delight, and
Plus
so is
up.
your art.
Yeah.
So first off, here is the opinion. Still really loving Bochi and Sarazanmai. Y'all mentioned last ep, but I do want to say that part where Bochi saw Kai at the karaoke place also destroyed me. Y'all probably already talked about how Sarazanmai seems like it's finishing strong, and I'm not really watching anything else at the moment. However, the Detective Waiver show, along with the rest of the summer season, is right around the corner. Maybe now or next week will be a good time to predict what's worth watching. Hey, listen to the beginning of the episode. The first
Yeah, how dare you not have listened to the episode before sending a question?
Alright, and then here's the question. What's your favorite character theme song / background music in a show, and if you can remember it, when does it play?
An elegy for Kamina's father who became a skeleton.
There's so many. There's so many, and I don't know the type.
My actual answer is that Nikopol, which is Viral's theme from Gurren Lagann. Every time he appears, the guitar just goes wow, chow, chow. I'm like, yeah, and then he appears and it's like rapping, and I'm like, this is the sickest shit ever. Yeah, it's great. I'm thinking about it.
Themes for characters.
Don't know.
Yeah.
What about Aru's theme from Hattori Bochi recently? Where
It's pretty good.
I
I don't know, it's kind of hard to think of like a theme for
Renai Circulation, John.
does that count as her theme or her
It is
arc's
her
theme?
character theme. It's her character song.
There
She
you-
sings it.
Yeah.
All right, well
That's
then
really
I'll say
good.
that, and then I'll also say because it has an anime, I'll just say Monokuma's theme. Because fuck
Bastard, man.
y'all. I don't care. Fuck y'all.
Why not the Danganronpa opening for the
Because
first
it's
anime?
not as good.
Specifically a character theme, because sometimes it also blurs, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's that good, maybe it would, you would remember it. But I don't know.
All right, we can move on.
Wait.
It's really hard to think of themes specifically.
In Dragon Ball, I'm sorry. Back
No,
to
that's
Dragon
good.
Ball. Frieza has a baller
Oh,
like
that's
heavy
true.
metal theme that whatever he.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
It has lyrics too. It has lyrics. I recommend looking it up if you need to wake
If
up.
we're gonna talk about fucking Dragon Ball, then yeah, fucking the Bruce Falconer Vegeta theme. There you go. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
I thought of something. Both of the character themes from Panty and Stocking, specifically for
alright.
them and for
Oh, yeah, that's
Scanny
good.
and Socks.
Yeah.
Those
Oh my
songs.
god. Yeah. I can't believe I didn't think
Yeah.
about that. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just came to me now. Like those songs still bop all these years later.
No, that also,
do.
not to keep going on the same path as that in Gurren Lagann, but also in Kill la Kill, Don't Lose Your Way, of course, obviously. But there's the other song
yeah.
whose name I can never remember, but the lyrics are like Ping Pong Circulate or whatever, and it's just like this fucking sick beat, and it always shows up with the Samurai Boy, and it's just like, it's great. It's a good song.
Oh, that reminds me from the same show. Even though she completely is
Oh,
sucks and
yes.
is utterly terrible, Ryuku's mother's
I
theme,
didn't want to say it, but yeah.
Blumenkranz.
Blumenkranz fucking whips.
that song goes so hard, which is a shame.
Hey, John, have you ever heard... I'm asking you because I feel like you would have heard this. The Xenoblade X version of Blumenkranz, basically. That's like the same exact thing.
Yeah.
It's dope as
Yeah.
hell. It's good.
Oh my god. All right. Gregory Zero asks, "What's the longest show y'all have finished? Did it help or hurt that it was as long as it was? Do you like longer shows?" So I haven't finished it, but I guess Pokemon would count because I've watched
You
like
animal.
over 100 episodes of this season. I don't like long shows. I'd rather they be short, but it didn't hurt necessarily.
The longest show I watched was Bobobo, back when it was airing on Toonami
Word.
in the days. It was 76 episodes.
Goddamn.
Somehow. It was alright. It could have been a lot shorter though. Even when I was a kid, I got really impatient with it at times. There's also and I don't want to say this, but it also counts the Hitalia shows.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
And, I mean, luckily, all those episodes are like 5 minutes
Yeah.
or some bullshit. So, it at least was easy, in quotation marks, to get through.
Again, sorry, third reference to Dragon Ball. That is literally the longest thing I've been keeping up consistently with, and it's not going to end. I know this for a fact. It's never going to end. So unfortunately, it may be the longest thing ever, and it might be competing with One Piece in terms of the longest thing, but like it's not going to end because I hate myself. So I'm gonna keep going with it, right? Yeah, that's probably the longest thing I've been keeping up with.
Okay.
Hunter x Hunter, probably for me. And I
Ooh.
think that I
That's another
wanted
challenger.
more. That's what I'm going to tell you. I wanted it to keep going. I don't usually feel that way, but I like when you listen, I put off watching Hunter x Hunter for fucking like 10 years or something. Not really, like 7 years. But like I was like, "Oh, it's too long." And then I watched it and I was just like, "Oh no, it's going to be over soon." And Hunter x Hunter is good, okay, guys? I'm just saying it. I think I'm the only one who's seen it, huh?
I want to watch it, but it's also forever long.
Just-
so
Trust me. It'll get you in there, and you won't want to leave. You'll see Kurapika, and you'll be like, Kurapika.
I'm going to say let's do one more question.
Yeah.
Just because we are going to be recording again next week. So, let's see here. Anonymous asks, what's everyone's favorite Sailor Scout? There you go. That's a nice, easy one for the finale.
Is that
Ooh.
easy?
I don't know. I mean, it's opinion. I hope we don't fight.
Like two that I was Sailor Saturn
Hell yeah.
or Sailor V. You know, like it's either those two in my opinion. They're two totally completely different characters. I know that, but Sailor V is wonderful.
I've never seen Sailor Moon, so I wouldn't have a good answer for that.
Wow,
sorry.
really?
Unfortunately. Someday.
Rose, do you have one?
It's either, I really like fucking, Sailor Saturn also. A lot. But
It's mostly the aesthetics, honestly.
it is mostly the aesthetics.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, she's cool.
She's very cool. Or Sailor Mars, I always say. Sailor Mars. 'Cause I love Shine Maiden outfits. I think they're cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say Sailor V because I just like her.
She's the classic, like, yeah.
Yeah. It's just also like her more stereotypical. Oh, this is like a superhero kind of like. I just like that. I just like that whole appeal of it. Whereas the other girls are like, this is explicitly a magical thing. Whereas her thing was like a weird like, yeah, Masked Crusader kind of. I just like that. It's like it's fun. And I just like the fact that she has this more expanded history that I wish the other scouts or soldiers, depending on the scouts or soldiers, whatever you prefer, had. You know, and I feel like they could work on that, but oh well. I mean, I don't know what direction Sailor Moon's going, but yeah, I just like her. I think it's explicitly because I know more about her than the other scouts, to be honest. When the series really focuses more on Usagi, or Serena, again, whatever you prefer.
I like when Chibiusa has a real ass gun.
Oh yeah.
I almost said that just for that reason, but I had to be true to my heart, not just be a funny joke. Also, when she jumps out the window.
Oh yeah.
Real quick, I definitely watched I definitely watched Sailor Moon when I was younger because I'm an idiot for the longest time. I don't know why I thought this, and I'm incredibly stupid. I thought that Chibiusa was like, I don't know why. I thought that like part of her disguise or something was that she was claiming that she was from America, so I thought her name was Chibi USA.
Nice.
That's reasonable to misunderstand.
Want to know a real example of that, John? There is
What?
USA Pion in Yokai Watch, who is literally
Well, there
supposed
you
to
go.
be the rabbit of America.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
But my answer is also extremely obvious. It's Sailor Mercury. I thought Sailor Mercury was really cute when I was younger.
Of course you did.
She is cute.
She is
She
cute.
is
very-
Yalikat, yeah.
She is smart. She is cute.
She
What
knows
more
how to
can you
use a
ask for?
computer, unlike literally all of the other Sailor Scouts.
The floppy disk from the original, like
She,
like the virus.
she knows how to
chapter.
type the lyrics to
The Danger
Zone.
Zone.
It was. It was like a razor. Oh my god, she had like a razor device thing.
Hell yeah.
That came with her. No, it was like a mini computer thing that came with her. Like they all had a special like device thing that came, or some extra accessory that came with their persona.
Yeah.
And she had like a mini computer thing that can hack, kinda, but never really worked most of the time. But oh well.
It's the thought that counts, and the thought was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. All right, I guess that's it for now. Because again, we're gonna record again next week. But yeah, if you want to send in questions, it's videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask. Go ahead and send in questions and opinions for Gunbuster and Diebuster, because that's going to be the next show we're watching. Or we already watched. I hope everyone already watched it.
Yeah. I watched all of Gunbuster so far, and I'm going to watch Diebuster the rest of the week, because I got to separate the two. They're good. They're tasty. Enjoy it, people who are watching at home.
Very tasty.
I love it. It's one of my faves.
Very tasty.
All right. Then time to do the usual plugging. If you want to support our show and get episodes 1 week early, you can go to patreon.com/VGCC.
Yes.
Just $1 for our show, and $2 more. This time I'll do it right. For $3 total to get the route 1 week early. That's our tabletop actual play podcast. It's pretty fun. And if you want to send questions and opinions, like we said, tumblr.com/ask. Wait, videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask. There you go. I love the opinions. We have lots of questions already, so if you want to send in opinions, go for it.
Yeah,
honestly,
that's what we want.
fucking anything, especially with the season ending. Like, I would love to hear whatever people think of the anime that they've watched this season, if you have been watching any. Because I feel like I'm an anomaly in watching as many as I am.
Hell, also, send in your, like, preview opinions.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, talk about stuff that you want to watch.
Convince me to watch something next season.
Yeah,
please.
you know, maybe if there's, like, if people want us to watch something, maybe we'll do it.
And yeah, I always appreciate hearing from everyone. And thank you for asking the questions this week, because I liked thinking about them. We spent a little while thinking about them. It was fun. All right. I hope you all had a good time listening to this episode, and you have a good day, weekend, week, month, year. Have a good time, just overall. You deserve it. And we'll see you. For us, it'll be next week, but for y'all, it'll be for that everyone, it'll be next week too, huh?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll see you next week for once, instead of like a little divide, and you'll get to listen to us talk about Gunbuster. All right, take it easy, everyone.
「さあこの記念日に花丸つけよう」「大き